No, what's up? Wrong one. There you go. Okay. So the one that I wanted to open is there you go.
Hello and welcome to Smosh Reads Reddit Stories. I'm Shane, and today's theme is some wild stories. These are just some wild Am I the Asshole stories. And I am joined by two people who have really long hair. That's just a true thing. And who are also acting wild. Olivia and Amanda, thank you for joining me here.
We're just two girls with red hair.
We're just two girls who I
don't
really
think
want
she's a girl.
What are you going to say?
You want to take a bite out of this?
Yeah, we do have big podcast
We're
mics
just two
here.
girls, but she's not a demon, right?
Okay, not suspicious.
Oh no, she's acting like.
Sorry, aura rings. I see them everywhere now.
Yeah,
I have to finish this.
Okay, let's go.
I've had one for a few months.
Let's go.
Love this.
I'm
You're
sorry,
about to do a
I'm
tight
sorry.
five.
I'm sorry,
Aura rings.
rings.
Seeing
I see
these
them
all
everywhere.
over the place.
Ma'am,
What's
you have
the
an
deal with
aura
that?
ring?
I know.
Come on up stage.
Hey, what's your what's up with that? You track your sleep?
Courtney got it for me for Christmas.
Oh,
and-
Courtney got it for Christmas.
Courtney, is that your wife? Oh, wives. Let's talk about wives, huh?
Yep.
Continue.
Podcast mics have changed you.
I'm fully just doing stand-up now.
She's just doing stand.
You have quality sleep. I have long sleep.
Interesting. All right. Well, these stories, I don't think they have anything to do
I
with
can't
sleep.
wait. Let's get into them.
Okay.
Sorry.
But this first story does have to do something with wine, which I know Amanda loves. This comes from Am I the Asshole? It's posted in February of this year. Am I the asshole for asking my friend to pay me back for the wine he drank while house sitting?
Oh,
Ooh.
I have so much to say.
I already have thoughts.
Me too.
She's like, is it a full body, a chilled,
Yeah.
It depends
or
on how.
orange?
If it's like a $500 bottle of wine, but if you just have wine hanging out at your place, I would.
I want to know if he opened
Yeah,
a fresh bottle. That's
let me
what I
see
need
some
to know.
details.
Okay.
So I, a 26-year-old woman, had my friend, a 27-year-old man, watch my place and my cat for the weekend. I told him he could help himself to whatever in the kitchen, which I thought was just like common sense for snacks and stuff. I got back and realized he opened this $120 bottle of vintage Barolo I was saving for my promotion. He literally drank the whole thing alone while watching Netflix. When I asked him about it, he got all weird and said I gave him permission because the wine was in the kitchen. Like, okay, but who drinks a $100 bottle of wine without asking first? I sent him a Venmo for $80, gave him a discount, LOL. And now he's calling me tacky and told our group chat I'm a bad host. I feel like there's literally an unwritten rule of guest logic where you don't touch the most expensive thing in the house. If I tell you to help yourself to my garage, it doesn't mean you can just drive off in my car. I don't know. Am I the asshole here? He's making me feel like I'm being extra, but I feel like he totally took advantage of me. I don't know. It's also just $120.
Oh my God, I have so much to say.
Okay.
Okay, first of all.
Okay, here's a. Okay.
First of all.
You go ahead.
First of all.
First, okay,
Is
first of
there
all.
a price tag on your wine saying $120?
Wine-
Don't touch this thing?
I've gone to wine shops, and when you look around, there's really no signifier of what makes a wine expensive or not. You have to know a lot about wine to clock.
I also cannot stand when people go, make yourself at home, help yourself to anything, and they don't mean it.
Yep.
If it was in the kitchen, honey, I would say that that's a compliment. That someone's like,
I feel like it's complicated because I can never see myself telling someone everything is like help yourself to everything. If you don't put boundaries, then you can't really expect people to adhere to the invisible, non-written one. Although I fully understand the part about like maybe don't drink the bottle of wine, but also first of all, it's not that easy to know if it's or isn't an expensive bottle of wine. So I was gonna agree with OP, but thinking about it, I'm like, maybe not.
Well, they said I could make myself at home. I'm
Absolutely.
going to drink this beautiful bottle of wine and watch Netflix.
Absolutely.
Like, I'm sorry that it was $120. That sucks. But don't you dare try to Venmo.
Yeah.
Like, ask for a Venmo.
Yeah,
simply
it's like,
can't.
and there, this whole thing of like, well, it's an unwritten rule. It's like, yeah, but also what I would have done if I had something really special in my kitchen, I'd have said, help yourself to whatever, except
Except for that
the one
thing.
thing
Exactly.
that's expensive and I'm saving it for something. That's all. That's
This
all you
is
gotta do.
outrageous. Also, did she pay him for the weekend of
I know.
house
I'm like, if
sitting?
he's watching for free, then dude.
If anyone's watching, so when I had a dog, if someone was watching my dog and they were like, I don't want to be paid, I would automatically get them dinner,
Yeah.
a bottle of wine, already have that set up. But if I said you can have anything, you best believe I'm being like, if there is a fancy wine, I'm going to tell them. But like, if I say you can have anything, then you can have anything.
Yeah, I don't think it's that big of a deal. Like they're doing. For me, I don't like to stay in other people's homes, so that's already a chore. And like,
Yeah.
it's not like I don't want to. Anyways, what I'm saying is, I don't think it's a big deal, and I would be happy for my friend to drink that wine
Totally.
Yeah.
and watch Netflix.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Courtney and I had Tommy watch our cats one time when we were gone for
What
like
did he do?
for over a week, and we literally bought wine. We were like, because we wanted him to be there and hang out with our cat. So when we came back, it was like, oh, he had some of the wine. I was like, good. He's
lot?
He's hanging out. No, not a lot. We bought 50 bottles of wine.
Did he drink them all?
No, we bought some really nice orange wine for him.
Oh,
we know
that's
that
nice.
because we know that he loves orange wine.
wine.
And also, but it was like, I hope if someone's staying and watching our cats, like I'm like, give them a reason
Yes.
to like hang out
Yes.
and stay there. Because the more time they're
Yes.
spending with your pet, the better. So
He probably only had one bottle of wine. And it
Oh,
was
and
probably like the
probably-
nice one.
but
But, like,
that makes it look
Agreed.
like it's for
Agreed.
them.
Okay, can I say something? I
Yes.
agree with this. I'm just thinking about my own home right now. There is a bottle of wine at my house right now. It is wrapped in tissue paper and it has like a really pretty thing on it. I got it for Christmas. I haven't opened
If it was wrapped and nice and stuff, I maybe wouldn't touch it.
Okay, yeah.
I feel like, so you got us a really nice bottle of wine.
Yeah.
We haven't opened it yet because we're waiting for a special occasion, which I'm kind of like, it, let's just do it. But it is wrapped in something.
Yeah.
And we have had someone, watch our son and we were like, literally help yourself.
Yeah.
But, we didn't come home to them having opened that.
Right.
So I don't know. Maybe it's also the type of people who know you too.
Yeah.
But I personally think you should not ask for money from, that is tacky.
That was a slip. It's just like kind of like, oh, I slipped up and I didn't tell them not to.
I think it was
drink
like,
that.
oh,
And that's
my
kind of
bad.
you're bad. Yeah, it's
You
like,
just
I'm
got to
sorry.
take the L.
Yeah, you kind of got to take the L there, and it's like, all right, at least it wasn't $500 or something. Like $120 is a lot of money.
It's a lot.
It sucks, but
I mean, it's a
also,
lot of money,
yeah,
too.
I don't know what you were paying him, or if you were paying him.
I think she should ask him what the flavor notes were and if he really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
And if she would probably enjoy it as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just come up, I would just be like, hey, I just want a one pager on this bottle of
At
wine.
least tell me what it's
and
like.
that's my payment.
Yeah, that's my
Yeah.
payment is describing the Barolo.
Yeah,
Yes.
describe it.
What is a Barolo?
Barolo, isn't that an Italian wine? Am I crazy?
It sounds Italian.
I feel like I've had that before. I also love to put ice cubes in my wine.
That's fine.
What the
You can do whatever the you want.
Hey,
my grandpa
Ice
does
cube
that.
in your
what kind
wine?
of wine? Red or white?
White.
That's fine.
Sometimes red.
That's fine.
Well, if it's not, you know what I love? Okay, you know what I love? I like putting ice in a full body red. Don't
That's
come at me.
Listen, do
You
what
can
do whatever you need
want.
to do.
You can do whatever you want.
girl.
Okay, I will.
No, do whatever you need to do.
I just recently learned, because at Epcot I had ice wine, and I thought that meant like, oh, there's ice in the wine or whatever. It's like, no, it's because they press the grapes when they're frozen. I
And
didn't know that.
And what was it less like
It's very sweet.
yeah, it
Sweet
is.
wine.
Yeah. I
Anyways.
don't like sweet wine. I don't even like orange wine.
I still don't know wine that well.
I really do. I
didn't
do
even know
not
that
like sweet wine at all, but
orange
I
wine was a
will with a port
Okay.
wine. Yummy. Portuguese port wine.
I don't think I've ever.
Comments.
It's a dessert wine.
Someone said, well, first of all, the verdict was asshole. That they were the asshole.
Yeah.
That they're asking for money, just whatever. Comments, you're the asshole. Expensive and cheap bottles of wine look the same to people who don't know wine.
Yep.
Be more precise in your instructions for the person doing you a favor. He assumed that you only have cheap bottles of wine because you cavalierly said to help himself. This is tacky. Someone said you told him to help himself to whatever. He did. Most people can't distinguish between a $15 and a $120 bottle of wine, and most people aren't going to read a receipt you left lying around either. You're the asshole. This one's on you. Lastly, someone said, you're the asshole. You should just chalk this up to miscommunication.
Yeah.
You said help yourself to anything in the kitchen. If you had told him prior, except for that bottle of wine I'm saving for my promotion, you could ask for full compensation. This is on you. Swallow your ego and let this go, my dude. It'll be better for the...
dude.
It'll be better for the friendship.
My dude, I thought it was a girl.
It was, but she's...
But she's my dude.
But he's a dude, she's a dude, we're all dudes.
This Redditor commenting only says my dude. My dude, swallow your ego, my dude.
My dude.
My dude, you gotta swallow your ego.
Gotta
Swallow your ego. Fun.
Do you think you could, if like, look at a bottle of wine and decipher its price range?
I was just gonna comment on that. The bottle of wine that looks the most boring and has like an old school label is the most expensive.
Interesting.
The one that's like fun, pops of color, or like a drawn woman like by the beach. It's going to be the
Snoop
cheapest.
Dogg on the cover.
It's going to be the cheapest.
Yeah.
But I will say the most expensive wine looks very boring.
Yeah.
Because it's like chateau.
Because it's just the name. The name is all.
It's a generational wine that has perfected what they do, and they keep the label the same.
There's this one bottle, and it's so good, and it's chilled. It's a chilled red, and
Chilled reds are cool.
I just like that one.
You'll have to send me a picture of it.
I will. I think you would love it, and it's a good price.
I'm sure I would.
I've only had, look, I've not drank much wine. I only started drinking wine at all last year. But there's one bottle that I think is my favorite wine, and it's a Nebbiolo.
Nebbiolo's.
It's really good.
Of course it is.
Because I love it really
Wait,
intense.
what do you mean, of course it is?
Because he loves
shit.
really, really strong, full-bodied, like almost like a dry leather type.
Yeah.
And that's a Nebbiolo.
Interesting.
I found out that anytime any food or anything is described by non-food adjectives like leathery, minerally, woodsy.
Yeah,
like,
a little
that's what I like.
cigar smoke. So Nebbiolo is like a very full-bodied Italian
Great.
wine, and it's
Super good.
phenomenal.
Moving on from wine.
Great.
This episode of Red Stories is sponsored by Quince. This spring, it's my mission to clean out my closet, but I'm making sure that I keep all my daily essentials that are made from quality fabrics and materials. And thankfully, I've got Quince to help me with that. I'm replacing old pieces I have overworn with new and improved ones, like throwing out the old hoodie I game in and replacing it with this new spring sweater. Look at me, I'm like a Reddit Mr. Rogers in this thing.
Wow.
Quince makes high-quality essentials using premium materials like 100% European linen and their insanely soft flow-knit activewear fabric. Their linen pants and shirts are lightweight, breathable, and comfortable. With going on tour this summer, I need to make sure getting dressed is easy while making sure all my essential wardrobe pieces can last. And with Quince, I can do that. Their website has so many great options, and all of them really are incredibly comfortable. This is one of several things I've bought from them, and I'm amazed. Refresh your wardrobe with Quince. Go to quince.com/pitreddit for free shipping and 365-day returns. Now available in Canada too. Go to quince.com/pitreddit for free shipping and 365-day returns. Quince.com/pitreddit. Back to the show. Our next story comes from Am I the Asshole? This was posted in September of 2022. Am I the asshole for kicking a server out of my wedding? Whoa.
What?
Whoa.
I, a 25-year-old woman, and my husband, a 30-year-old man, and I got married last Friday. We planned our dream wedding down to our dream catering company. The wedding was beautiful. After the pictures, we headed to our cocktail hour, and that's when I saw her. My guests were all told to wear dark colors, so my husband and I stood out. I also asked my guests to wear minimal makeup. I had assumed that applied to the staff, too. The server, 19-ish female, had on clearly too much eyeliner. She also had diamond studs in her ears, a flashy ring, and one of those ugly nose studs.
Oh my God.
The staff's uniform was a black long-sleeve shirt, but on her, it was too low cut and her pants were far too tight. It was super distracting. She was walking around serving drinks and talking to my guests. I asked another member of the staff to speak to their boss. When their boss came out, I pointed out the server and asked that she be dealt with because she was super distracting. Their boss apologized and called the server back into the kitchen.
Oh my God.
Not even an hour later, the server was back out serving food for dinner. I called the boss over again and asked if the server could work in the back or go home.
No.
Her boss said they were short-staffed tonight, so she would see what can be done. After a couple of hours of not seeing her, I saw the server again behind the bar. I called the boss out one last time and
Girl.
told her if the server didn't leave, I would be calling.
Okay, I believe that this is rage bait. Because if this is real, girl, please. Please. Am I the... Yes, bitch, you are. But this has to be rage bait.
Calling the cops.
Oh,
The boss finally
cops.
relented and told the girl to go home. My husband and mother-in-law said I was acting crazy and that I
Yes.
probably got a poor college kid fired for over nothing. My mother and maid of honor said it's my wedding, so I can do as I please. It's my wedding and I don't want someone overshining me, and the server should know she's at work and not dress up so much. I do feel kind of bad because she was pretty young. Am I the ass?
Yes,
Yes.
bitch, you are.
Yes,
Shut up.
you're absolutely an asshole and more.
God.
I want to know how you are in your normal life, because this is
Bad.
bad behavior.
Probably bad all
Like
the time.
this is going to sound really mean, but I don't think you should get married.
Continue.
yeah.
I don't think you
Go
should get
off.
I don't and I'm shocked you
Get her.
had I'm even shocked you had guests at your wedding.
Mm-hmm.
You're a bad person.
Mm-hmm.
And I think you should not be with someone for a long time, and I think it would be a bad idea for you to have children.
Go
Sorry.
go off.
As-
Queen.
Well, like you know that balcony scene? You know that balcony scene in Succession when Tom goes, "And I think you're a bad person to have children with." That is me telling this person, I just don't think this person is well. And it's going to permeate through every other thing in their life, and you know what? It does make sense that the mother and the bridesmaid was like, yeah, go off, do whatever you
Yeah.
want, because they're also fucking nuts.
Okay.
I will say.
All right.
I will
That
say.
was so mean. I'm so sorry.
No.
You're probably
No, that was
a bad
pretty-
person.
That was pretty epic. I will say I am so done with people being like, it's my wedding, it's my day. It goes, just because you're getting married, it does not give you the right to what appears to be your true self. Okay?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it does not give you the right to be so unbelievably rude to other human beings.
Yeah.
This is someone who's working your wedding. Like, also, it's clear that you have a control issue over you are literally punching down on another woman who's dressing what makes her feel good.
Yeah.
The whole wedding, your entire wedding, you're focused on one
like,
server
truly, how insecure are you?
Teenager, a 19-year-old.
with diamond studs and a flashy
does not.
ring.
Yeah, I'm like, lady, you're 25. You're worried about a 19-year-old who's doing their
do you
job.
think your husband is going to be like, I do, and also that
Your
waitress?
yeah, I'm like, what do you think? Like, I'm just
That
like,
is probably what she thinks.
It is very telling about where her head is at.
Insecurity.
And if I'm the fiance or the husband, I'd be like, dude,
I'd be like, red
red flag.
Red
This
flag.
is how
This
this
is-
person views
Yes.
everything around them.
She should not get
And
married.
I do agree with you, because
Yeah.
there's a lot of the like, oh, it's our wedding, it's our day. But when someone's so focused on controlling how other people look and how their bodies and being like, all minimal makeup, do not outshine me, I'm like, I don't know. It's just, it gets to weird territory where I'm like, what?
Your wedding
can do
your
so
day
much.
doesn't mean you dictate how other human beings are around
Yeah.
you.
Yes.
Especially in the restaurant industry. Like, this woman gets to wear whatever the F she wants.
I also have
Exactly.
a feeling if
Okay, whoa. That's not completely true. Like, if there's like, maybe she usually is a waitress in places that are more chill, but the whole you can dress however you want is crazy. Call Obsidian, hi. Snugbug, hi. I know. I don't get it. But also, like, I think that she's a Karen, I know. But I feel like I agree that she's an asshole, like OP, but I also do know that sometime, depending on like the job that you are in, you have a certain etiquette to follow, or certain like dress code to follow. And obviously, maybe you should make sure that your dress code basically fits. It's about code switching. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're in a bar, I'm pretty sure you can have tattoos and a piercing and low cut tight jeans. Nobody give a fuck. But if you're at a wedding, I do understand why one might expect something a little bit more proper, more classy, you know? So that's my point about that. That being said, OP is an ass because girl, shut the fuck up, relax. Like she's just trying to make a fucking living. If she cannot serve people and be nice to your guests, then let her behind the bar. Or like, but the whole like, oh, can you like? She basically wanted her to disappear, and that's fucking weird. That's really fucking weird. And they told you they're short staff. So again, if this is real and not rage bait, then that woman has issues. The entitlement is crazy. Whatever she wants, she can't really come in a tongue, maybe not. Okay, can't really come out in the that's exactly. Like, but yeah. Like basically there's a compromise. And also, why are you so focused on the waitress? Get married, girl. Look at the man you're gonna spend the rest of your life with and be happy. Like your focus should not be put on the minimum wage worker who is just trying to fucking serve at your wedding. That's weird. Priorities. She must have been really, really distracted for her to like focus on that all fucking night. I think the girl saying she should not get married to anyone is a bit too far. She was self-aware enough to think she was an ass to post this and ask if she was. um, I mean, she was self-aware because her husband told her that she may have just like got a minimum wage millennial ginger whatever young person fired, college student, minimum wage college student fired for like something that didn't have to be such a big deal. I feel like if nobody called her out on it, she wouldn't be on Reddit right now.
If we saw this girl in person, we'd be like,
She'd be like, oh, she looks fine.
she looks like she works for a catering.
Also,
Yes.
She looks like she.
if she wore a low cut shirt, girl, deal with it.
Yeah.
Like, I guarantee she's probably like this with her husband anywhere they go.
Yes. Her husband probably hates her.
Because if you think about it,
This hot take from Olivia is just killing me. And she shouldn't have children. It's like, oh, what?
Satan is waiting for her.
Yeah.
No, yes.
But the fact that that she called out the boss multiple times and the boss just like sends her back out, it shows like I'm like bosses are like tough on people, especially like I've heard catering companies and stuff like you're not gonna have a boss who's like, oh yeah, do whatever. Like they're probably taking that shit seriously, and he's recognized like what this lady's complaining about.
He's like, we're short staffed. She's working. Also,
She's working.
Imagine that 18-year-old girl. She goes home and now she has a bad view on her body, on how she looks. Like this is the biggest issue. This is such a bigger issue with young teenage girls is there is the possibility that a man might find you attractive when you're in something that makes you feel good. And what bothers me so much is women also just yes and these nasty toxic behaviors of going like, yes, see, she's evil by wearing something tight. And it's like, hey,
Okay, oh my god. There's nuance to have in this fucking conversation. I have been a fucking waitress before. There's a fucking etiquette. If you go to a wedding, you're supposed to follow a certain dress code. If you go to a bar, you're supposed to follow a certain dress code. Like, I hate saying this, but clearly she did not necessarily fit the dress code. The other problem that I have is the bride, was her wedding boring? Because I personally feel like if I was getting married, I probably wouldn't even see the staff. Because I'd be too busy getting married, drinking my ass up and dancing with my husband and my friends. I wouldn't be focusing on the staff. Was her wedding is that boring? I don't know. It's just weird to me that she was focused on that. Like it feels like she was basically looking for it at one point, because multiple times she made multiple complaints. Like, girl, aren't you getting married? Like, why you so obsessed with a girl? I wanna know, because that that is also weird. Dress formal. It's mostly like if you're a staff. Cause like I feel like in those catering things, I've very briefly worked for a company like this, and they would tell us like we're usually hired for certain events, and you have to follow a certain dress code, and if you don't have set clothes, you're gonna have to buy them, which is a pain in the ass. But depending on what time, what kind of job you had, um you could afford to buy the clothes if you get like a lot of tips, but that's beside the point. Ultimately there's a dress code, but I'm just like, the millennial is like, girl, just like um read the room. Basically, if you see that you're the only one dressed a certain way, I would be like, maybe my outfit needs to be changed a little bit, like maybe I don't fit in. Like, read the room, because I know that if I go to a work function and I look at myself and I'm the only one who's dressed differently, I'm gonna be like, I fucked up. But Clovis, uh all right, I'm done with this.
If your man is going to flirt with someone younger, he's going to do it whether she's wearing that or not.
Yep.
Right.
That's your problem.
Yeah.
I'm so done putting this on younger women of our generation of just like, dude, why are we making them the villains?
Yeah.
Right.
This is crazy. She's literally just doing her job.
She's doing her job. And by the way, this woman who's getting married, she's 25. Oh boy.
She's 25. Oh, she young. Oh, she's very young. Her brain was just now finishing developing, apparently. Oh, she young. Maybe that's why she's so extra. She's not a full-fledged adult yet. She just finished college or whatever. She young. That makes a little bit sense to me. Well, a tiny bit.
I love how it's becoming like things that aren't as big of a deal. It's like, and you're 25?
And you're
How
25?
dare you?
That's when you're like, what, frontal lobe is fully developed.
I think didn't it come out there's just like the that's just when the study ended.
I hope this
But
woman.
you just keep getting more mature with age.
Hey, I hope this woman watches this. It's me. And you better see me. I wear tight clothes and low shirts and big old diamond earrings. Come find me.
This is your biggest off now.
I will say to tell your guests to wear
minimal
dark
makeup.
colors and minimal makeup. This girl does not get enough attention in her real life that she has to. What is with
Or
brides?
she gets tons of attention, but none of it's enough.
Oh yeah,
Like,
none of it's enough.
It's just such a toxic view. Weddings are almost kind of like, it's one of those situations where you said it earlier of like, it gives people permission in their heads to be who they really are.
to be who they really
It's kind
are.
of like when someone's drunk, it's like, that's who they
This
like,
isn't a bridezilla situation. This is who this person really is.
it's just like, yeah, all right. That's how you view people. Like, that's your priorities.
so sad to me.
It is very sad. It's very lonely.
I'm like, this is a day of uniting with your partner, and yet people make weddings about anything but their partner.
Getting married at 25 isn't that bad. I know some people who've been together since high school. Oh, I mean, I can't relate. That's bad. High school is crazy. Good for them though, but that could never be me. I also feel like when you've been with someone since high school, in my personally, I feel like you grew up and you realize that there's something missing. I feel like there's some experience that need to be have in life so that when you end up like at 40 and your high school love is no longer what it was like before, you're not overwhelmed. Cause I don't know, I feel like I hear stories often about we were high school sweetheart and we grew apart. Like, yeah, if that's the only person that you've been with since you're like 16 or 15, and now you have two children, life is most definitely different. So I don't know that, but like I think young like that's beautiful, but also I don't know. Personally, it's like, ugh, it couldn't be me, bitch. That couldn't be me. Ever. Wait, what is this that I'm supposed to put there? Ever that. Mm.
I
That's
also,
literally what a wedding
there's
is.
something really sad because we've read stories, obviously, where guests wear white and stuff like that, and it's like, hey, there are certain like. You hope your guests are respectful of you, but there is something very telling of like, it's my day, and the main feature of my day is that everyone else needs to be smaller and minimized. I'm like, that's what's important to you. And that's so
These are your friends.
sad.
This is your community.
Yeah, like
that's gonna raise you up.
Don't you want on your day for everyone to feel good?
I will say, you were like, her family's calling her crazy, but it's her fiance and her fiance's mom is calling her crazy.
Oh, right. And so her mom and her maid of honor.
Her mom and her maid of honor are like, go off.
You're right.
Yes. She has been
You're right.
yes-anded her entire life.
I gotta say though, because what did it say that her husband? What? Who was it who was calling her crazy? My husband and mother-in-law said I was acting crazy.
Yes.
If you're having a wedding and you are calling your wife crazy on the wedding day, why are you getting married?
Dude, you're cooked. Your wedding is fully cooked. Your marriage is done.
Call that
It's
shit
cooked.
off.
Chopped.
God.
Chopped.
All right.
It's chopped. I honestly like.
Chopped.
You're gonna have to. This woman needs a lot of help.
Yeah.
To
and we're gonna bring Olivia in.
No,
to help her.
No, you need help. Like, I don't think you can have a happy marriage or life if this is how you are to the world and to yourself. You disrespect people.
Yep.
And your family hates you. No, yeah, like your family that you're marrying into thinks you're crazy.
So it's like, you've been disrespected and everybody hates you and you shouldn't be wearing that and da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah. Sorry.
And your taste in movies is awful. You didn't even write anything about that, but I just know.
I know. Oh my God, your letterbox is shit. You don't even have one.
Okay, Olivia, before we move on to more stories, are you certain this is the worst person we're going to read about today?
I'm certain this is the worst person ever. And if I see her coming.
Oh my God.
I hope we don't. I hope for her sake we don't. We got to read a few comments here. You're the asshole, but don't worry. I'm sure the catering team will get it right at your next wedding.
Oh, okay. Olivia, you are correct. People are coming for her.
Your marriage is so
Olivia probably made 5 accounts and
that's me.
wrote it. Someone said, you're the asshole. Too bad you didn't get to enjoy your wedding reception because you couldn't stop obsessing over a college-age server. The things that you objected to in the server could have been fixed. She could have removed her jewelry. The boss could have given her a shirt that covered her better, but you didn't want it fixed. You chose to complain about her and not the offending items. This was entirely your choice to not enjoy yourself. Lastly, someone said, who spends so much energy on their wedding day because a server was wearing too much eyeliner and earrings? You're the asshole. You need therapy. This is not normal.
Oh, what was she thinking?
Damn.
She got roasted.
She also threatened to call the cops.
Oh, we never discussed
Which is very telling.
Oh, I forgot about that. She did say that she was going to call the cops over eyeliner and jewelry misting. Miss motherfucking Ting. Ooh, hell the fuck no. I forgot about that. That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, actually unhinged. Okay, and okay, reach. There you go. Sheesh. Successful. Nice.
Most caring.
Which is very telling. It's very telling
you gotta
behavior.
Arrest this girl. She is wearing tight clothes, and I see a breast, and it's coming
And it's
out.
scary.
And there's diamond studs and a flashy ring. Like, this.
Jesus Christ.
I know. Okay, we can't rile her up any. We
No.
can't.
I am gonna arrest you.
We can't rile Olivia up. We gotta keep it down. Keep
Okay.
it down. We gotta keep it down.
We must move on.
We must. No, we must.
Let's see if anybody's worse than that.
I don't think so.
I do.
I don't think so.
There's way
It's always
worse than
possible.
life.
Our next story.
There's way worse than a Karen in life. Some of these stories, sometimes we're talking about straight up to catch a predator type shit.
Comes from Am I the Asshole, posted in September of 2021. Good year.
That was my favorite year.
Am I the asshole for being at breaking point with my husband's made up language?
Oh my
I
God,
think I
Pig
heard
Latin.
that story. I heard
My
that
husband
story.
has always been a bit goofy, giving his own names to things and doing impressions. About 18 months ago, this
This
started.
pissing me off.
You,
already.
but to be clear, you said the lady from the last story is the worst person we're going to read about today.
Yeah.
About 18 months ago, this started to increase a lot. It's now a constant presence in our lives, and I'm finding it difficult to live with. Examples: he has his own name for most retail outlets, professionals, organizations. Eat Your Greens is Walgreens. Sharts and Gobbles is Barnes and Noble. He has about 30 to 40 everyday words that he insists on using in place of normal ones. Scuppers with a rising whistle at the end is yes.
Oh.
Bing with a descending whistle is no. And bagayaya, good night.
Oh.
He constantly does weird sound impersonations, not like celebrities or characters, but a single noise that's a made-up sound or something childish, like a fart from a children's TV show. He speaks random words like garbage or douchebag whilst burping or farting. He has made up names for our friends, which he uses sometimes even under his breath when we're out with them. Pam and Will are Pig and Wig. I've just had enough. We got into bed the other night and I said goodnight and he said bagayaya in the high-pitched voice he always does it in.
Some people would like that and find that entertaining. I would go crazy after 5 minutes. Like, are you well? Do I need to take you to the hospital? Like, did something happen? Did you hit your head somewhere? Is there something that we need to diagnose you with? You know what I mean? Like, I know for a fact that I would be tired after maybe less than 5 minutes. 2 minutes, stop. 3 minutes, why are you still doing it? 4, are you trying to piss me off? 5, I'm leaving. Call me when you're normal again. Harmless. My mental health is in need of peace and quiet, which is why I live alone and I'm single. Are you crazy? I would not be able to handle this. I don't want to hear it. Shut the fuck up. Why are you trying to rage bait your partner anyway? This is a recipe for disaster. Happy wife, happy life. Why are you trying to piss off your wife?
In. I snapped and asked why he couldn't just speak to me normally, and he just laughed and came right up close to my face and did it again. His whistling is constant. He speaks to our kid in this stupid language, and I'm worried it's going to confuse normal language development because he changes the words so often. Our toddler could be about to hurt themselves, and instead of saying no or come here, he'll say some ridiculous made-up word or sound and then get annoyed when our kid doesn't know what he wants. He's normal in other respects, works in finance and is totally professional around his colleagues, but different at home. I told him it needs to stop. I don't mind it occasionally or for fun, but it's all the time and it's wearing me down. He got upset and said I couldn't take a joke and that I'm not fun anymore. It's true that I've become more irritable and noise averse since we had kids, but I'm so worn out and over it and just want him to relate to me like an adult. Edit. I do not believe, but I'm not health qualified, that he displays any symptoms of Tourette's, autism, neurological disorders, etc., and hasn't ever done despite this. He is physically well by all measures. He is for sure not having a stroke or significant physical health event. Yes, I can see this could be a reaction to stress. For those asking why I married him, he did not do this to this extent before we had kids. Occasionally, yes, with the occasional name or words, but not this regular. He is amazing in many ways, but this one thing is now too much for me. I don't feel it's right to discount him or throw out the whole marriage because of it, but it does need to change. He will not go to therapy. We have discussed it calmly previously. He did not take me seriously or make changes. He sees this as funny and just a joke. I agree that we need to talk more. Yes, it can be funny occasionally. I'm not trying to spoil his fun. I also need an adult partner at times and for him to stop when not appropriate.
Bing.
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 Well, wonga, bagayayay. Bagayaya.
Bagayaya. Scuppers. Bing.
I hate this.
Okay, here's
I
what I
hate
think is happening.
Bagayaya.
I think when a man becomes a dad sometimes and a woman, they turn into something else, like a creature of sorts. And I think they get into this like childlike place. I think not a lot of people talk about men after having kids. Like women talk about postpartum, not enough. But like men also go through a version of postpartum, and maybe
Men cannot go through postpartum because they don't part him. They don't part him. They can't go through postpartum. Why are they being affected by something that does not affect them, like, physically? Psychologically, I guess. Although they're not the one who had to push a 10 pounds motherfucking watermelon-sized baby out of their vagina. So I'm not sure what the fuck is their problem. But that's just me. I don't have a husband or children. But I'm judging. When danger happens, that shit stops. I feel like if we're at the point where you're talking like this to your newborn children or like baby and or very young children, because like what like what do you expect? They need to go to school eventually. Like what are you doing? Weirdo.
something has
They just
switched
become a silly
in
little
him,
guy.
and he's just, in order to cope, he's just like bing bang bang.
Okay.
He became Crazy Frog.
So I have a made up language too.
Chinese Mandarin. Mandarin is
You
not
start
made up.
speaking Mandarin?
I know, like,
And we're like, by the way, this is made up. I'm like, I don't think it's made up.
I have a made up language, ni hao ma.
Stop.
Yeah. No, that's my made up language.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure.
For sure.
Something has snapped in you.
Something has
Yeah.
snapped. I do think that having children, something triggers a man to become more like
Childlike.
a child. And
Not always, but
not
yes.
always, but I think
It's, like, silly.
maybe they start subconsciously thinking about when they were a child
Yeah.
and how they were.
Yeah.
I've heard this before.
I've heard this too, and it creeps me the fuck out. Like, I just pushed a baby out of my vajayjay. Can you please? I need another adult. I don't need another fucking grown child that pays taxes next to me. I need a partner that will take care of me and the baby while I recover and heal. Like, holy, what the fuck? Wait, how much was it? 30. Come on, man. Come on.
Look at us professionally coming at this, where
think-
it's just like he's giving her the ick
Trying to figure out.
big time.
He also should go to therapy because I think there's some
Him saying no to therapy.
underlying.
Well, it's interesting that 'cause
Did he
she-
say no?
She
Or did he
said,
say, bing?
He said,
bing, bing, bong.
he said, bagawawa.
She said he will not go to therapy. We have discussed it calmly previously. He did not take me seriously or make changes. I think the issue about all of this is just that he doesn't do this stuff around his friends, she's saying, or at work and other situations. He does it around her. She has asked him to stop, and he just
And he
keeps saying it's
doesn't.
just a joke.
Like, that's also the other thing that annoys me about the story. Okay, you did it, ha ha ha, whatever. If I ask you to stop and you're still doing it, I ask you to stop again and you're still doing it. I ask you to stop one more time and you're still doing it. Just say you hate me. Because I'm not sure what the fuck is wrong with you. But I am tired. Leave my house until you come back the way, like the man that I fell in love with. Not whatever the fuck this is. Because I can't. That's insane to me.
It just sounds like he's being disrespectful of
Yeah.
her.
Well-
like that's, but no matter how silly the circumstances are, he's just not
He
listening
clearly
to her.
is not. He's a financial bro. His financial bros would never accept this. Probably. He clearly is not getting a creative outlet that he needs. He needs to go
do some
and
Take a clown
honest
workshop.
He
improv.
does
Be
need to
like,
do clowning.
He does.
like he's having a creative.
This guy needs to be an improviser.
Yeah.
Stat.
No, sometimes I feel like if I were in a job like this and I can't be crazy and wild, this might happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, this
If
is
I
with
have,
you.
imagine I was a financial person and I was like walking over to people's desk and I was like, hey, y'all. Like, I would go home and be like, what for dinner, bitch?
Exactly.
Like, I would lose my shit.
His calling, he's not doing what he actually enjoys.
But the kid situation, him speaking to the kids in another language, that would
That's
bother me
tough.
so much. The real issue, I think, here is that he's speaking to their kids in a made-up language, which
Yeah.
they're in a development phase, which would frustrate me because those aren't real words that they can use.
And the kids are confused. They
and they're
think
very
real words.
confused.
And then it said he will say, instead of saying no, he'll say his made up stuff and then get frustrated when the kids don't
Yes.
respond to it.
Yeah,
It's
that's
like,
weird.
What's going on?
We don't know what pig and
I-
wig means.
Look, I'm not a
Well, it means
psychologist.
Pam and Will.
Yeah.
Pam and Will, pig and wig. I'm obviously not a psychologist by any means. I have no expertise in it, but I do feel like what seems to be happening is this guy. There's something going on.
Yes.
Yeah.
And this is a weird way that it's coming out of him.
Yeah.
Yes.
And he's going, oh, I don't need therapy. I'm fine. It's like,
No.
I don't think you are.
No, something's
Something
occurring.
is going on
Yes.
inside your head.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is, but
His kids are bringing out some side that was suppressed.
Yeah.
because
I think.
especially because he's
100%.
downplaying it when he's being he is not recognizing what's
He's
coming.
like, you're
out
not
of him."
fun anymore.
Yeah,
Like,
I can understand why comments and stuff are going, oh, is there Tourette's or autism or something? Because it's displaying like oh, there's like something
Yeah.
neurological maybe
Yeah.
happening, and I think but it's maybe more like.
maybe it's like a trauma
Experience-based.
response.
I think
know,
it
it's-
can be.
Why?
Get your brain scanned.
He really should go because I feel like this is an interesting behavior that's
Yes.
happening. There is also the element of like, she's like, this is wearing me down.
Mm.
There is also the possibility that this is a form of just pure like manipulation and just
Where the fuck
Just-
is
It's possible.
this
We
door?
don't
He
know
is
who these
just
people are at all.
doing this to berate her because he sees how much it affects
so
her.
mean.
Why?
People do mean shit. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm saying we don't know these people. These are all possibilities.
This is still not as bad as Wedding Woman.
Okay.
I do agree with you. I agree with you.
The verdict is not the asshole. She's doing nothing wrong.
Okay.
Comments. Is this a real post? If it is, you got problems, OP, not the asshole. OP said, I wish I was joking. I sometimes wonder if lockdown broke something in his brain.
Oh.
Someone said, not the asshole. I do this kind of stuff a lot. Mostly the one about imitating stuff from shows. I quote random TikToks all the time, make weird noises to myself, etc. But I'm more than capable of cutting it out if I have to. I used to say my guy all the time until it became a habit. I don't know about that one, my guy. All right, my guy. That one specifically drove my ex up the wall, and when he told me he hated it, I made a concentrated effort to stop saying it. The fact he doesn't do this around other people shows he's more than capable of knocking it off when
True.
required. and that he's aware, at least on some level, that he's doing it. The only thing I can suggest, given that your husband doesn't seem receptive to an adult conversation, is that you refuse to engage with him unless he speaks properly. Like if he says scuppers or whatever it was, just act confused and say, sorry, was that a yes or a no? Basically, don't react to these weird made-up things he's saying and show him you're not going to play ball anymore.
Yeah.
Yes.
OP said, thanks. Yes, I think this is a plan. It's been going on for so long now that I don't often have to ask for a translation anymore, so I tend to still reply to his nonsense. I'm going to stop answering unless he speaks normally. So,
Scuppers.
Scuppers!
Do you want lobster for dinner? Scappers!
Scuppers!
Okay.
I am laughing. It is funny.
Also,
look,
my guy
okay.
is not the same
That
as
is
a full
not
made
that
up.
bad.
Yeah.
Oh man, I was saying dude a lot, and man, my girlfriend was at me.
Someone said no one's the asshole. Have you spoken to him directly about the fact you've noticed he's doing this more often? Is it possible he's falling into this silly type of thing to cope with other stresses?
Yes.
I completely understand being annoyed by it, but if the frequency has increased, there is certainly a reason for it. Maybe giving him the opportunity to open up about this in conversation as opposed to a response to you snapping will shed some light and make things easier for everyone involved. OP said yes, loads of times. A few months ago, we had a serious but calm discussion about it, and I told him it was too much and I couldn't take it all the time. He said he didn't notice he was doing it, so I started pointing it out, and he got fed up and told me I was being way too picky. I just can't take it anymore. I'm sick of reminding him to not be so gross burping and making weird noises while we're having dinner, and the high-pitched sounds make me want to claw my eyes out. He even does it whilst I'm trying to settle our toddler for bed, which just gets him all hyperactive and hard to settle.
Nah.
I'm sorry.
Nah.
The toddler's going to bed. She's
Bro.
like, good night, sweetie. He's like, garbage. Whatever he said.
Scuppers!
No, he says garbage when he burps, right?
Yeah.
Garbage.
Garbage.
This is so
That would
All
drive me
right,
crazy.
we've come back around. He's hilarious.
No, he's not. There's something going on, and I would lose my literal mind.
Yes.
I would lose my mind.
I think this person needs help, professional help.
Yes.
Yeah, probably. Update.
Oh my God, thank God.
Oh my God.
Scuppers!
It's been several months since I posted this, so thought I'd come back to update as requested. He eventually agreed to get checked out, confirmed neurotypical and no other health concerns. We were referred for marriage counseling and he wouldn't go. I ended it and am slowly rebuilding my life. Honestly, this post was just the tip of the iceberg and I'm exhausted but glad to be out. He also ended up really insulting our close friends and it all spiraled into complete hellfire. So
they got.
Wait,
it
I'm
doesn't even sound
sorry.
like, wait, she's saying this was just the tip of the iceberg. There was, okay, so this is the Reddit thing that happens a lot where someone writes in and they go, oh, my husband's making silly noises. And then they update and they go, oh, by the way, he also tried to murder me. It's like,
Yeah.
yeah, okay. So the silly noises were not the
because
problem.
they didn't want to. They don't want to fully admit the big scary
Well, they're
thing.
kind of like, yeah, they're kind
They're
of.
processing like, yeah, he makes silly noises. Isn't
Yeah.
that crazy? And in the back of their head, they're like, he tried to kill me.
Yeah.
Yeah, he cheated on me.
Wait, so they're just divorced.
They're divorced.
And so the kid is gonna go to dad's house, and it's gonna be all.
Straight up language.
I doubt daddy's gonna get a whole lot of custody if he's not. Like, what? I don't think daddy's gonna get anything. He's gonna be lucky if he can even see his children, because that would also drive me crazy. But also, I'm not sure I can trust you. Yeah, I'm not sure I can trust you when you're just being a fucking weirdo. So, yeah, that's just me though. Yo, what is that? One damage is the damage for. Okay, I'm not gonna. But yeah, no, I'm glad that OP is deciding to cut that shit, cause so many times people go on Reddit to talk about their issues, and they stay with their problematic partner, and I'm pissed off. So, yeah.
Skipper.
It'll be interesting if he continues doing it.
He will.
I'm surprised he was willing to go to a doctor to get checked out, and they're like, yeah, he's not.
Because
He's
he
neurotypical.
probably
Knows that
thinks,
he's not.
yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Maybe he did it so she would divorce him. And it was
was
her
sabotaging
decision.
it?
Like a Gone Girl type of thing.
Yeah. This is Gone Girl.
This is Gone Girl.
Shane's not buying it. He doesn't like it.
I think
Pagaya, girl.
like no, but it's also funny when it's like, oh, why'd you guys get a divorce? Well, I was like saying all these. I have a made up language, and that's crazy.
Garbage.
Damn.
Yeah.
Wow.
Still not as
Still
wild
not being the
as
lady?
the. No.
Still not.
Lady's the worst.
But then this woman and her future dates or husbands or partners, they say one little quirky thing. She's like,
Now, wait a minute.
She's like, stop.
So I bought these muds more than once. Shouldn't they be shown as sold on Warframe Market? Because they appear as sold here to me. Don't they appear as sold on Warframe Market? Because that's like, I'm wasting money here. Ah! Can I see what I put on sale? Let's see. Contract achievement bids. Would that be in bids? Wait, where would that be? Achievements, no. Reputation, no. Where is it? Where are the things that I'd wanted to buy? Yeah, like, where are my orders? I'm so confused. Someone is writing to me. I already have it. Bitch, I don't know. But regardless, it shouldn't be there, so I don't know why I have double. That's weird. Let's close tab. If lazy was a person, it's definitely an A. On self-fused reservoir. Yes.
He's like, gotcha. She's like, stop. He's like, it's a slippery slope. She's like, no.
No, stop it.
He's like, booyah.
Yeah. Booyah.
One of them burps. She pulls out a gun. She's like, you better fucking stop.
Enough.
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 Don't you dare.
She keeps attracting these people.
Looney Tunes.
Yeah. She's just with a cartoon.
Wow.
Okay. Our next story comes from Relationship Advice. This was posted in October of 2025. I hurt my friend's girlfriend's feelings by saying his ex was a better cook. How do I make her feel better?
Why would you say that?
So OP is a 32-year-old man, his friend is a 26-year-old man, and his friend's girlfriend is a 28-year-old woman. Once again, I hurt my friend's girlfriend's feelings by saying his ex was a better cook.
But why would you say
How do I
that?
make her feel better?
Just facts.
That's
Okay.
just how it is sometimes.
Yeah.
My friend recently started dating this new girl. I would say it's been about 6 months since they started dating. One thing that I noticed is he's cooking way more than he did in his previous relationship. This is the first relationship since he and his ex broke up for good, and one thing about his ex, she could cook. She made by far the best pork chop I have ever tasted,
Dude.
but everything she made, she could do some crazy work in that kitchen. My wife is more of a baker, but when they would both team up, where she cooks and my wife would bake, it was like Shaq and Kobe.
Wait.
Shit.
Bro.
Now, unfortunately, my friend's ex cheated on him, but I was able to convince him to try to make it work.
Because that pork chop.
But then she, yeah,
Pork chop.
holy shit. But I convinced him to try to make it work, but then she cheated again, and there was no convincing him. It sucks because I missed those pork chops.
Bro.
What the hell?
Sunday, he had my wife and I over for dinner, and surprisingly, his new girlfriend was cooking. In his new relationship, he's been doing the majority of the cooking. Her cooking was average. He is good, but his ex was great. So after we ate, she said, "Be honest, how was it?" Oh, no.
Olivia is losing
It's
it
so
right
funny.
now.
So funny.
They were like Shaq and Kobe is crazy.
But those pork chops, though, she
Those
cheated
pork-
on me 5
The
times.
fact that she cheated on your best friend, you go, you got to go back.
You gotta
man.
go back to and invite me over the night she comes back.
Okay, so this new girl asked about the cooking. She goes, "Be honest, how was it?"
Oh no.
So my wife and I were honest, like she asked, and said it was average. We talked about how his ex was the most amazing cook ever and gave her some tips. My wife said if we ranked her cooking, it would be my friend's ex, herself, me, my friend, and then his current girlfriend.
Okay, what is going? This has to be like a joke post. There is no way. There is no way that this is real. Like, there's no way you're gonna look at someone in their face and say stuff like that. Like, that's crazy. Come on. You wanted bro to suffer emotional damage for them chops? Yeah. Like, convincing your friend to go back to the ex that cheated is because of pork chop? Dude. Come on. Like, that's diabolical. Oh, Jesus.
I disagreed.
What the hell is happening?
Why? Oh.
When they said be honest, it's not one of those situations where you're gonna need to be honest.
Hey, okay, how is this food that I just cooked for you just now? Be honest.
Average.
Oh, well, his ex, who's hot, by the way.
Yeah, she's very hot. Bigger
Her
tits
cooking-
than you. By the way, yours are an A?
Yeah,
Hers
her
were a
cooking was
D.
the best. She was the Kobe of cooking.
And my
Let me be
wife
honest.
is the Shaq of
And she's
baking.
like, yeah, I asked you about how this plate of food.
nice ass.
Let's be. She had a great
Sorry,
ass.
what?
My ranking is my friend's ex, my friend, my wife, my friend's current girlfriend, and then me. But I do think there is room for debate after the first two, to be honest. But I don't think it's close. My friend's ex by a wide margin. Then my friend himself. You can play with the other order somewhat after that. Then we talked about how combining my friend's ex's cooking with her baking was an unstoppable force, lol. Anyway, her feelings were really hurt.
Yeah.
No shit.
And my friend made us
Sherlock,
leave.
really?
My wife and I are confused because she asked for honesty and we were giving her feedback. Now I see we should have lied, but don't ask people.
I'm slightly like autistic sometimes, and even I know that you could have left it at, if you really want me to be honest, I've ate better than this, but there's room to improvement, and that's okay. You didn't have to say the whole thing. Like, I feel like there's a way to be diplomatic about this. I think. I don't know, actually. I don't know. But like, I feel like they went too far with it. Like, that's ridiculous. Go back. She uses the perfect amount of Mr. Dash seasoning and cooks them to perfection. The crust is golden as the morning sunrise. Yo, no, like they didn't have to say all of that. Like, that's crazy. Oh my god. Yo, nah, that's a lack of common sense for me. You really did not have to do all of that. It was not necessary. It wasn't. You did not have to say that.
To be honest and then get mad at honesty. But still, I do want to make it up to her. Any ideas welcome.
Cook some pork chops.
I'll take long to reply because I'm at work, but will when I can. Thank you. She didn't ask for a ranking.
Dude,
No, what if she did ask for a ranking?
She didn't. She said, how was the food? Be honest.
could you imagine?
And they said, okay, so if I have to rank
They're
it.
just sitting there going like, well, let's rank them. Well, of course, the hot ex with
Did
the big
podcast
ass.
Mike swoop in front of them and they go, well, all right, if we're going to rank it,
Yeah.
Can I
put
laugh?
his ex.
Okay, can I just say, Yes, that is really mean to say to a new girlfriend entering their friend group.
Yes.
However, I think I appreciate this type of honesty.
Yeah, I get it.
You know, it's like,
I can appreciate this type of honesty if it's welcomed by all in the room and expected, but she was not asking
was
for
not
that.
asking for all of
No.
that.
She was asking for feedback. It's not like if we go into an audition and you go, yeah, how is this read? It's like, well, if I had to rank all of the actors today,
I would love that. I would actually appreciate
I
that.
wouldn't. I'd be like, yeah, how can I do better?
Yeah.
Would be what I'd be
I
looking
do
for.
kind of agree with like
There is
the auditioning
no. If you are
thing,
someone
I would be like, yeah, I want that.
Yeah, tell me the truth.
there is a world where being able to handle that type of honesty is very freeing.
Yes.
But in this situation,
Wait.
she cooked something and she asked for feedback, and they went into talking. Don't bring up someone's ex. Don't ever bring someone's ex.
First of all,
up
average,
to-
not a fun word.
Not
Don't
a fun
use it.
word.
Nobody likes mid or average.
It's crazy how average means, oh, it's the most common, but it's bad.
Also, what
It's almost worse to say
Did she
bad.
put down the food and go, okay, what do you guys think? Be honest. As it like a
It's chopped up hot dogs.
Well, okay, here's the thing. What
I
if
did look crazy.
the ex is Bobby Flay? Or,
True.
Who is that?
Gordon
True.
Ramsay?
True.
he's married.
Well,
Yeah.
you know, or Martha Stewart.
Wow, his ex is Martha Stewart.
Whoa.
Do you know
that's
what I
so
mean?
cool.
Do you know?
I didn't know she was good at pork chops.
It's Ina Garden, you know?
She's married, and her and Jeffrey have a very solid relationship.
No,
Don't
I'm
you
saying, like, what
dare.
if it was, like, the best
No, I know.
cook? Like, why is this friend convincing the friend so hard, even after she cheated, to get back? These pork chops must be the craziest.
These friends got to let this ex go.
What if they just
Oh,
befriend the
yeah.
ex?
OPs need. It seems like that's what they want.
They should just be friends with the ex so they can keep eating her pork chops.
They cared about the pork chops so much.
They
Yes.
care about the pork chop.
What they
just
need is
befriend
they
the
just need to
ex.
get the recipe
Yeah.
and get better
Yeah,
at
but it sounds like
cooking
the way she
No, it's
makes it.
more than just the
pork
recipe.
Pork chops are not easy.
Pork
Those
chops are not easy. I think
That's an advanced recipe.
you
though.
have to cook with love.
Them saying it was not that great is not the problem. It's that they brought
It's
up
they
their ex. They
compared
started
to the
ranking
ex.
people. They could have said, "I thought it was dog shit." That's fine.
Yeah.
No,
I think
it's not
that's
fine.
fine. But
Shane, no.
she said, "Give me honest feedback," and they could say, "I actually hated that so much." But
What are you
don't.
saying?
But they really bring up his ex. That's where I think they're really the asshole.
If someone said my
Look,
food
I
was
would
dog
not-
shit,
I would never say that to someone.
I would never. No.
I would not say that.
oh, if you
Okay.
hated it, would you say you liked it?
I'm also. Oh, here's okay. Let me be completely honest here.
Yes.
I rarely hate food. Like I
oh
will,
no! So you're just like you just shovel it in.
I'm saying.
So
I'm
you have
saying
no taste?
I'm never gonna be like I hate it. If I was with someone I trusted and we had a good relationship where I know I could be honest and
Yeah.
I said how was it, I would maybe be like I think it maybe needs more of this or like I
Yes.
would
Yeah, yeah.
offer like
Yeah.
how I think
Yes.
it could get there, but. I'm saying that I don't think they're necessarily assholes for whatever they said. When someone goes, "Be honest, how did
Yeah,
you like it?" and they
agreed.
go, "I hated it." But where I think they're assholes is don't rank her with his ex.
Just don't bring up the ex.
Don't bring up the ex. I think you're an asshole if you bring up someone's ex.
I
Olivia
have a
has
conspiracy
question.
theory. I have a conspiracy
Or
theory.
Okay,
a
go on.
conspiracy theory.
Go on.
Ex-girlfriend told them to say that.
You think
She
they're
was
trying
like,
to sabotage?
"I will
Yes.
give you an unlimited supply of pork chops for 1 month."
Yes, they go. Oh, we're going over for dinner, and she goes. You know what? You tell her
Yeah.
that my food
Yeah.
is better.
You want a pork chop on your pillow tonight?
Yeah.
You go tell them,
Yes. Do you know what I mean?
and I want you to say average.
That's my conspiracy theory.
I love that.
Okay.
Is there an update on what her plan was?
We don't have an update on this, but we do have comments.
Okay.
Comments. You wanted your friend to stay with a cheating piece of shit so you could occasionally have pork chops.
Damn.
You're a shitty person in general. I'd unfriend you in a heartbeat.
I love that he's asking for suggestions and people are just
How do
roasting
I
him.
fix this? OP said that's not why I wanted them to stay together. I thought she was genuinely remorseful and I could tell he really loved her. The breakup devastated him and he didn't date for a while after that. Someone said she didn't ask how her food compared to his ex. She asked how her food was. If you can't figure out where you went wrong, I wouldn't be expecting an invite back. Someone said, so the girlfriend asked for feedback and you compared her to a cheating ex? Why? Constructive feedback can be, it was a bit dry, or I prefer a bit more flavor. But a direct comparison to another person, much less someone like the ex, isn't helpful or kind. You need to apologize profusely and vow to never mention the ex again.
Profusely?
You sound like you're in love with the ex, or at least her cooking, to try to push her onto your BFF and his ex in such a cruel fashion. She asked how the food was, not a comparison between everyone sitting in the room. Mentioning the ex wasn't needed. And why did you try to convince him to take back a cheater? Because you missed those pork chops? Seriously, did you American Pie those pork chops?
That would be so hard.
It would be really tough.
How would you get it even in there?
OP responded to that saying, when I told him to take her back, it had nothing to do with the pork chops. I could tell that he really loved her, and she illustrated to my wife and I that she was serious about changing and rebuilding his trust. Yeah, all right.
Yeah. So no one actually gave him suggestions on how to.
Nobody was, I don't think.
No.
Well, someone said apologize profusely.
This person likes to make comparisons, Shaq and Kobe in the kitchen, you know,
Which is hilarious.
yeah. So I think this is their personality.
If he said that
Wait,
to this
who's
current,
Shaq in that?
Who's
scenario?
Shaq?
His wife, the baker.
The baker is
I think the
Shaq.
baker,
and Kobe
yeah.
is the pork chop woman.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
I think that selling out for pork chop is crazy. It's not a situation that I can relate, but I feel like this is crazy regardless. I sometimes think that I kind of suck at social thing, and like, so sometimes I suck at reading the room, but that was why, even for me.
I would say that's because pork chops that requires more No, I would say a baker requires more accuracy and stuff. So maybe that's Kobe.
Oh, okay.
Whereas a cook is a more general, like a big, like, you know, that's the main event. Like that.
I'm enjoying this.
Well, Kobe is also the main event.
They're both the main event. That's why there was so much competition between them.
For sure.
With Shaq, it was an unstoppable force. Kobe could hit threes like nobody's business. So
I think he's the pork
what are you gonna
chops.
do? Because you have
and
to
Shaq.
Because you have to double triple team Shaq.
So you're saying Shaq is the pork
You have
chop?
to triple team his wife.
Wait, no.
Stop triple.
Whoa! Out there launching
Hey.
pork chops.
Shane, you're talking about something
And
completely
look,
different.
it's the reality. It's what you have to do.
If you want to triple team the pork chop woman, do it.
No,
Like, if that's your goal here.
Oh my God.
My whole point to come on Reddit story is just to roast Shane.
yeah,
If they,
it's easy.
If they said the Shaq and Kobe thing to this current girlfriend, there's no going back. You can't compare someone's ex to Kobe. and
I
then
would have
expect-
laughed. I would have been like, what the hell? And then I would
What
have
is
laughed.
going on? No, for sure.
I kind of want to get to know this person.
Which one?
I don't think you, but Amanda, you are someone who I think nothing's gonna you can handle
me and
so much
Garde,
shit.
when we eat our food, I'm like, what did you put in this? I'm like, ooh, no, too much of this. And he's like, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, same. When you're in like a long
But if it's good,
relationship.
holy shit.
By the way, I'm an amazing cook.
You are an amazing.
I'm an amazing cook.
You are.
But like if I'm doing something like my partner would be like, oh yeah, this feels a little too,
I almost say though, the better of a cook you are, the less offended you are by notes.
Yeah.
Because you guys are both, you know a lot about cooking, and your husband knows so much about cooking. I feel like people who know a lot about cooking, they're actually eager for feedback because it is
Yes.
a constant experiment.
Yeah.
But if you're not that much of a cook, it's very
It's
much like, oh, it's a
tough.
big undertaking you're taking on, and you want to know that
Yeah.
you pleased your guests.
Yes.
So that's tough.
It's tough.
But don't compare someone to their ex.
no, or Shaq or Kobe. I mean,
Or
that
Shaq or
sounds
Kobe.
fun, but
Yeah.
But we still also clarify: is your wife the baker, Kobe, or is she Shaq?
I need to know which one is Kobe. and which one's
Yeah,
Shaq.
yeah.
ask them.
I mean, if I'm them, you gotta apologize. You have to
Yeah.
apologize. What profusely means, I don't know.
My
but-
advice to OP is have your Shaq wife bake something awesome.
I'm your Shaq wife.
Come over and say, hey, how are these? Be honest.
And then she'd be like,
And then let her
amazing.
do whatever the she
problem.
This one, also you can add me on Warframe. What's your IGN? Put it in the chat.
wants to
amazing.
do.
It's probably amazing.
But
Yeah,
here's the thing.
that's
Everybody
great.
offers something different. So it's like, yeah, the ex was a great cook. This new current girlfriend probably is
Won't
great
cheat
at
on him.
hosting. Won't cheat on him. And that's better.
Yeah, and they can order out.
It's like, hey,
But
you're a good
goddamn, those
person.
pork chops though.
I really want these pork chops.
Yeah,
I don't
pork
need
chops
pork.
sound really good.
I
now.
don't need pork.
And to be clear, the woman is still the worst.
The woman is
woman
still
is
the
still the
worst.
The bride is the worst.
The bride
Bride is still the worst person.
Diamond studs,
Okay.
flashy ring.
Yeah.
Our final story comes from Am I the Asshole? It was posted in February of this year.
Ooh.
Am I the asshole for confronting my girl when I realized she took credit for something she didn't really do?
Ooh.
So a couple days ago, my girl and I were celebrating, and she told me she made me chocolates as a gift. She was super excited about it, saying she spent hours on them. She works a little waitress job, so she doesn't have a ton of
That's
money.
a crazy thing to say. Oh,
Sorry.
My girl, she works a tiny little waitress job,
what the hell?
Not handle this.
A
so she
little
doesn't have a
waitress
ton of
job?
money.
That sentence doesn't look good to me. Oh, she works a little waitress job. See, that's a red flag. The way you talk about your girlfriend, that's a red flag.
So I didn't mind her cheaping out a bit compared to what I got her. I thought it was
Wow.
sweet that she tried. I didn't even know she knew how to make sweets and stuff because she always says she can barely cook. She's not Kobe in the kitchen. Anyway, I asked her how she learned how to make it, and it turns out she just melted pre-made chocolate and poured it into molds. She didn't even make any of the fillings herself either. She got store-bought caramel and fruit spread and stuff. Literally all of it was pre-made.
Motherfucker, she still assembled it. It's not like she bought them like fully made. Oh hell nah. You piece of shit. Go fuck yourself.
She barely put any effort at all, and then she was all proud of herself. Usually I try to let things go because she's so sensitive to criticism, but it just really...
I have heard enough. I have heard enough. I don't need to hear more. You're the asshole. You're the asshole. She's so sensitive to criticism. She works a little fucking waitress job. No wonder she's poor. But like, she bought a bunch of stuff and assembled them together. Took time out of her motherfucking day. Bought all of these ingredients to put them together to make me something customized. And I'm still here whining like a little ass bitch. Boy, I hope she leaves you.
irritated me that she tricked me like that. So I called her out on lying about it. She got upset and said she did make them because she put in so much effort. Halfway through arguing with me about if it's okay to lie to me or not, she just starts texting someone and says she doesn't want to argue anymore. She ended up getting her sister to come pick her up, and she's been hanging out with her instead of me for the past 2 days. Her sister called me a dick on her way out too, which kind of makes me think my girl lied to her also about making them. Otherwise, I don't know why she'd be mad at me. At first, I was really sure that I was right, but maybe I need to be more forgiving of it. Like at the end of the day, I know she's not a great cook, so maybe I should have expected it not to actually be from scratch. She's usually really sweet and texts me a lot, but she hasn't been talking to me much the past.
Oh no. She's usually so passive at the way that I treat her because I've been treating her like shit, and like she's never really minded so far. But damn, girl, shut the fuck up. What is your problem? You can't even cook. You work a little ass job. You're poor. Do you even love your girlfriend? What the fuck?
Past couple days, so I'm starting to feel like maybe I overreacted. Edit for clarity, you guys are really upset about the way I talk and just wanted to address it. She knows I call her my girl. She calls me her dude. She calls it a little waitress job too because it's basically just a side gig.
Okay.
How I talk is not really the problem at all, and I
Yes,
think
it
it's
is.
strange you all are so focused on it. Anyway, some others said my age and what I got her matters, so I'm 32 and I got her some old figurines she collects. Also, just to clarify, you guys seem to think she put a lot more effort into this than it sounded like she did from her explanation. I'm seeing people talking about thermometers and how hard it is to make chocolate melt, but she literally only used the microwave to melt it, and she doesn't even own a
matter
kitchen
how she
thermometer,
melted
so
the
I doubt she
chocolate,
used
you
one.
piece of
Maybe
shit.
everyone just isn't understanding when I say she's got really little experience cooking and didn't seem to put much effort into these.
I'm so
She
glad.
literally just melted it in the microwave, poured it into molds, and then put stuff she bought inside of it. That doesn't even sound like what you guys are saying homemade chocolates are done like. Some people have said I should make my own to see how hard it is, and I think I might because you're all describing actually sounds hard, unlike what she did with the microwave and everything.
Okay,
I hate
my
him.
little dude. I'm so sorry. I don't think you deserve to be in a relationship, my little dude.
No.
Because your little girl, little waitress job, she's gonna have a way better time.
Finding a bigger dude with a bigger dick and a better personality. I fucking said it.
Not making you goddamn anything.
Exactly.
This man does not want this little girl. This man does not want his girl to succeed at all.
No.
He consistently, I think he said it like 7 times that she didn't put any effort into it.
You're a little man, okay? You're a tiny,
Get
tiny
'em.
little man with a very, very average, below average brain.
Oh,
And
Get him.
Bahrain.
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 Yeah, get him.
And you know what I would love to do to this person?
Oh, yeah, get him.
Get him.
I would love to go inside your house,
Oh,
take away everything.
okay.
Okay, so you're
Like-
robbing him.
I want to take away your stove.
Oh, that's gonna be
Oh,
heavy.
Your
interesting.
shoes.
A very interesting thief.
I'm gonna
Shoes.
move your ass out of your house.
Oh yeah, move
and then
that
you're
stove.
and then you're gonna go in your house. Everything's gone.
Yeah, take the shoes in the stove for sure.
No, everything. I'm saying everything.
Oh, everything. Yeah.
no,
yeah,
I'm gonna
get
and
it.
then
But
and
you're gonna start with the stove.
no,
Yeah,
I want to take everything out of your life.
yeah, stove first.
So you're just an empty
Yeah.
little, tiny little man.
yeah.
God, and you know what?
Yeah.
I hope you never get married.
Okay, yeah, bring it around.
No,
yeah.
I literally hope you never get married.
Okay, yeah,
Same.
get him.
Okay,
yeah,
yeah,
get him.
alright.
So stove first, and then deserve
You
to be
get him.
loved.
I'm
yeah.
gonna be back here, but
Yeah,
you
you
get him.
get him. No, I'll be here. I'm right. I'm here. Honestly, this little dude, man. And I will say,
piece of
I
shit.
was when he was talking about her, I was gonna be like,
She's so sensitive to criticism. Oh my god. Like, with her little job, she broke as fuck. She can't even cook. And she still took the time out of her days to cook something for me. And I'm here whining like a little ass bitch. Why the fuck did she leave with her sister? Like, it's not like what I said was mean. I just said the truth. I hate people like that. She's creepy. Yeah, she's a bit extra. The ad libs are killing me. You're very interesting, T. No, she like the guests this week's are quite different. Are definitely having opinions.
so just the way you're talking about her shows that you don't have any respect for her. So then he said, edit. And as he's trying to say, hey guys, this is our thing, he's again disrespecting
He
her
is.
even double time in the edit.
I fucking hate this person.
I
Yeah.
really
Yeah,
don't
but you
like
said
this
the other
person.
lady's worse.
Personally, he might be worse than the marriage lady. Just because I feel like men like this are a fucking plague. Like, I'm happy but almost surprised that she left, because usually if like your boyfriend talks like that about you in your back, there's no way he respects you when he's talking to you directly. So I hope she leaves his ass like permanently, cuz he shouldn't be in anybody's life. I hope he stays alone and miserable for the rest of his life. You shouldn't be in a relationship. You're so trash. He sucks. He sucks.
Oh yeah.
You said
Olivia.
she was the worst of the day.
Olivia.
They're both equally the
No,
same.
you got it. You
Yeah,
can't.
you
I'm
gotta
trying to think
pick.
now.
Like,
Scuppers.
This is making scuppers look like freaking.
Ain't
This is
no-
making
Nothing.
scuppers look like Bing. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
yeah.
To be clear, she made chocolates.
What's the
I
difference
kinda
in making?
don't really care how people make chocolates. Like, I'm like, you made me chocolate. You
She
bought me
put
chocolates.
it in
you got
a
me chocolates.
mold
And filled it
added
with stuff. That
fruits.
sounds hard.
I'm sorry, she gave you she spent her time. She spent her time. Time
He's
is
mad about
money.
the process in which she melted chocolate.
He failed.
He should be so happy that anything, even she went to buy a Russell Stover's from CVS, and that
Truly.
is enough.
Honestly, that shit's good though. You're upset by chocolate? Who's ever upset when they see chocolate?
Yeah.
No, he clearly has a a very specific take on who his partner is and should be.
Yeah.
And he's judging her from the get-go. He's like, she has no experience, but really, she she has a little waitress job and probably no money. But really, she spent all of her time off. She probably works all the time.
Yeah.
She spent her time off getting all the ingredients and making it.
Well, you're at home masturbating to some weird stuff. Because you're a weirdo.
Right.
The verdict
I
was
love this
asshole comments. Dude, my girlfriend knows how you feel. For Valentine's Day, I made her a prime rib roast with garlic mash and baby carrots. The problem is I didn't raise the cow, butcher it, and then prepare the roast. Instead, I bought it from the store and cooked it. And that's not all. I didn't grow the potatoes, the garlic, or the carrots. She got mad that I bought them too. And don't get me started about the dishes. Those came from IKEA. All I did was spend 2 hours prepping, cooking, and serving and cleaning. What a knob I am. You're the asshole, man. Someone said,
Thank
you're the asshole.
you.
and
Fun. What a fun guy.
Someone said, you're the asshole, and she works a little waitress job was all I needed to hear. Someone said, you're the asshole. That's literally how you make homemade chocolate. I was expecting you to say someone else had melted the chocolates and poured it. This gift would have taken at minimum an hour for her to make. You owe her a huge apology. Update.
Yes.
She left me. It better be that.
Yes. Yes.
All right, so the OP posted a picture of the chocolates his girlfriend made
I need to see.
on the subreddit chocolate, claiming that he made the chocolates for her to get an unbiased opinion. Okay. Put together.
What?
Put together. So he
Okay.
What a
posted,
manipulative
he
weirdo.
posted on chocolates, a subreddit, saying,
Cool.
put together chocolates for my girl. Do they look okay? And they look fantastic.
They
Wait,
do.
wait,
Wait.
oh my God, they're like stars.
And there's white
Oh,
chocolate. There's
wow.
white chocolate and regular chocolate. Holy
They
shit.
look fine.
What?
What
They
do
look-
you expect?
They look amazing.
They look like chocolates.
Have you seen a sorry? Have you seen a chocolate in your life? That's how they look like.
White
comments?
roses.
Comments on that. Man, why do I have to run into you twice in one day?
Oh.
For the record, if you had been supportive and complimentary toward your girlfriend's efforts, she might have worked up the confidence eventually to try making them from scratch. Little steps are important. I doubt she'll ever try making chocolate again now. Someone else said, dude, what the is this? You're not making it any better. I love that people followed him to
Yes.
the chocolate. They're like, we followed you to the chocolate land.
Oh my God! This little dude is in Chocolate Land. Let's get him.
You think you can hoodwink us on Reddit? My fedora's on so tight my head hurts.
I got a headache, little dude.
You're not going to escape me.
Watch out, little dude. My headache and I are coming for you.
Update number 2.
Shut
She left me.
up.
A lot of you guys were so dramatic. I really couldn't take most of the comments seriously. I still think homemade chocolates implies that every part is homemade.
Oh my
But
God.
clearly most people just say homemade imprecisely, so I think it's not really her fault that she used that word in this situation. I decided to go ahead and apologize since it's clear she didn't lie, since she didn't mislead me on purpose. I also chose not to make chocolates myself because I don't care to be in the kitchen much. I fucking hate him.
Oh!
I thought if I posted a pic of the ones she made and asked for feedback from people who actually know what they're talking about, I could get a better idea of if she actually did them right or not, and how hard that might be without having to try myself. Like I said before, she doesn't even own a thermometer, so all the people saying she tempered it right
Oh,
based on
shut
one comment where I talk
up.
about them
Oh
being
my
crunchy
God.
were probably wrong in my opinion. The problem is that some of you are weirdos who follow people to other subs. At first, people were complimenting her chocolates, so I was thinking maybe I really do need to apologize for thinking she put in no effort. But then someone posted a link and a flood of people showed up to insult them just because I said I made them. There were a lot of comments saying how it's obvious no effort was put in, they look terrible, etc. But I can't trust those since they came from a poisoned well, so to speak. I decided to just not mention that point to her since I couldn't get a clear answer on if they actually turned out well according to people who actually know about chocolate. So I texted her to ask if we could talk it over, and she agreed. Because of how dramatic the commenters were, I did start to get a little nervous, so I decided to go kind of over the top with the apology. Took her on a date to a little arts and crafts place she likes to go, and I got her some food. She also apologized for running off to her sister's place and said she's going to take a little break from her for a while because apparently she said some pretty messed up things about me that upset her. I guess her sister thought she was going to dump me, so she assumed my girl would laugh along with her when she made some bigoted comments and said a few other things that really hurt my girl's feelings, which is great in my opinion. I always got the feeling her sister never liked me, and I guess I know now it's clear why. Anyway, I'm just glad she came home and everything settled down. Sorry to all you people hoping she'd freak out and throw away 10 years over something as silly as candies, LOL. She may have a history with lying, as I mentioned in the comments, but she's definitely a lot more mature than you people.
I can't.
Okay.
Oh. I know that Shane is just reading the story, but holy shit, shut the fuck up. Yo. Oh my god. I hate this person. I hate this person so much. They're so trash. So trash. Like, oh, and she has a history of lying. Okay, I guess she didn't lie. I guess she must have lied by accident. But anyway, it's not like she did the chocolate from scratch. But I guess she kind of did. But like, it's because of the whole idea. Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up! I am curious about the sister's comment, the bigoted, because there's no mention of race or culture in difference of culture. But yeah, I feel like regardless of that, it doesn't really matter. I can't believe that I can't believe that she's been with this man for 10 years though. 10 years? With that, I'm sorry, but she's fucked. If she can accept 10 years of this, no wonder she's still with him. She does not love herself enough to leave a guy like that, and that's tragic. Fuck. Sound like a control mommy issue to me. He said she lied about making it. She never said from scratch what would be every ingredient. She said she made it, and many restaurants also melt. Yeah, but melt chocolate via the microwave. We as men don't talk like that unless we want a one up. He's fucking lying. I think he's just trash. I think this man is simply trash, and it is what it is. But I think this man is trash. Doo-doo. Doo-doo under the hot summer heat. Trash. So, whatever, dude. But he can most definitely go fuck himself. Because that's crazy. Detect vulnerability. Did I buy that one? I have not. Yes.
I literally can't. I just went to Chocolate Land and I wish I never went there. I literally can't
I
with
didn't know
this
that-
little dude.
There's a subreddit for everything.
If
This
he says
little-
little
yes.
one more goddamn time.
It's so condescending. A little arts and crafts. Like
For
you
stupid little arts and crafts.
you
place.
are so belittling, and you are just
Literally.
so yes, and you have
but
no
little.
literally.
you have no self confidence or
Hate you.
like you're not. You know what? If I had to rank this
Yeah.
Yes.
with this person is
And then
worse.
that other guy's ex.
This person is worse.
Do you think this guy's worse than the bride?
Yes.
Yes.
I think they're completely different.
I think this person is worse because this person will not change. And he's like, you guys are weirdos for following me to another subreddit. I'm like, you're the weirdo who did that.
When and how is she ever going to ever make anything again for this man? Or sorry, this little dude. How is she? How is
I like how she's
this?
man, no.
How are they going to make little
dude.
things together ever again?
You know
Like,
what? I think she should get, you know what? Maybe this will boost her confidence in learning how to make, she'll be an incredible chocolatier. And
She
she,
needs to move to Switzerland, learn how to make
I
chocolate.
guarantee she was like, oh, I'll just make some fun chocolates for February. That's it. She probably doesn't even, but he just, I think it's even bigger than her making these chocolates. He just literally does not respect her and doesn't see.
He doesn't see her the way you're supposed to see your partner. He has zero respect for her. Not like 1 millimeter of respect. This man does not like. This is not love. That's not how love works, bitch. He's so trash. I hate this person. I hate this little dude. This little dude is trash. And you say, but he's lying about her staying. Maybe you're right. Maybe he just said she stayed to piss people off, but in reality she left. And you know what? I hope that you're right, because that makes me feel better. Because I am sick of seeing trash boyfriend going on Reddit to say, so hey, by the way, I was trash and she left. Like, what the fuck? And it's like, yeah, duh. Or if it's not that, it's often women who are like, so I married the son of Satan himself, and today he did something truly satanic. Should I stay? And every time it's like, bitch, no, can you leave now? Yesterday, fucking buy a shotgun, do something. Obviously, you should leave. It's just annoying.
See this like growth. How can they even grow together?
Yeah.
Like, what if she makes a big decision and he's just like, I can't. I really can't with this man.
I hate you.
This little dude.
I don't know you. I hate you.
Dude. He doesn't seem like he's actually sorry about it.
He apologized after Reddit people.
Yes.
He needed people from Reddit to be like, yeah, those actually look good. And him being like, oh, damn, I guess I need to apologize. People who you don't even know.
That's the worst.
But it doesn't seem like he's apologizing because he feels sorry and like that
he wants her back.
Wrong.
He wants her to text
He's just, I'm apologizing so that I'm smoothing things over, which is so shitty.
I feel so disappointed in people.
Yeah.
Because how are you like this? Like, why don't you want to be a better, kinder partner?
They weren't given the tools. I feel like a lot of people they weren't given the right tools in their toolkit to work through all of this stuff that is thrown at them. But I still think this little dude is a little fucking ass.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, I don't appreciate this at all.
Yeah.
Me neither.
And I wish that she would leave him.
Me too.
Yeah.
But I will say, the bride, still worse.
Still bad.
No.
That was pretty rough.
I'm sorry, still worse.
Yeah, pretty rough.
I mean, the bride is a piece of shit, but people like that, both of them are very bad in their own way, but I still hate him more.
These stories make me go, wow, I'm so glad we have each other.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I won't be making chocolates for you guys, but like I would love to try. Honestly, could you imagine? She's like, and this one is a white chocolate, it's a rose. And then this one is a star, but it looks like a starfish. And he's like, no, not to her, to the chocolate. He just like throws the chocolate. Like, did he try it
Did you
first?
microwave this chocolate?
Did he try it first?
Like,
yeah, was it not delicious? It's too bad Shaq's not gotten into cooking because he can make Shaquille O'Meals.
Oh.
How long were you thinking about that?
All right.
Since we were filming Smosh Mouth this morning.
Wow. Wow.
I was hoping Shaq would come up. I have like a list of puns.
Wow.
I'm just like, okay, in case Shaq gets brought up.
I can't.
Shaquille O'Neal.
Here's what I learned from all these stories is have Olivia as your bodyguard.
Holy
you will be
shit,
fine.
Dude.
She'll take your stove and your shoes.
A reminder never to piss off Olivia.
No, never piss me off.
Yeah, it's
No,
bad.
it's true.
Truly, I
Like,
would.
I'm so nice, but I can also be so mean.
Yeah.
Got you.
No, you don't hold back.
No, I love it.
Anyways, thank you both for joining me today.
Thank you.
Anytime. I feel really angry.
I know. I know. I wish we had Aura rings.
Oh my God. What is
my
your
app just
Shane
says I'm
guesses.
angry.
Shane guesses your aura ring. What number is that?
I could, yeah. It lists your stats and stuff, like your stress level, your whatever.
That's cool.
That's awesome.
I get
This isn't an ad read for.
It's definitely not.
No.
But anyways, well, thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. I don't want to leave. Okay.
All right.
Yeah,
And thanks for watching.
Bruh.
Hallie.
Wait a minute. Where is my other? Oh my god, I have so many tabs open. Lick it. My body's undefeated. I'm gonna lick it. All right. Where the fuck did I put that? My other podcast. I usually leave them open. Let me go get them. This not gonna get my boyfriend's attention. I can't. Okay, wait. My boyfriend love. Ooh, that one looks juicy. Let's see. What do we have over here?
Am I the asshole for being furious that my husband gave away my sake and wine after I told him repeatedly not to?
Not the asshole.
No.
What the fuck? Why would
Question
he?
mark?
This is the same as like destroying someone's stuff or like doing something with someone else's stuff without them. Well, she's actually being like, no, don't
Wait,
do that.
so-
Quite the opposite. Yeah, I'm making
Yeah.
it very clear.
So yeah, not the
So-
asshole. I don't think
Cool.
you could ever be the
I don't
asshole
have it yet.
Okay,
unless you're an alcoholic, maybe I guess. But
we shall
I'm
see.
still going no.
You could still maybe sell that to somebody else or give it to
Put it there.
a friend that's not an alcoholic, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
All right, story goes as this. I, 30 female, came back from Japan about 2 months ago and brought home an expensive bottle of sake I specifically picked after doing a sake tasting class. I'm not a big drinker, so rules out the
Oh, okay.
alcoholic
Well,
part.
there you go.
I'm not a big drinker, so I chose something I genuinely like and that my husband would enjoy. It was meant as a for us thing. I also had an unopened bottle of German wine that a friend gifted me 3 months ago. My husband and I had multiple conversations where he asked if he could give the sake to his father, his cousin, or his friends, and I said a strict no every single time.
Why?
Not
Why not buy your own fucking gifts?
Yeah.
I don't understand.
Not vaguely, not jokingly, very clearly. He knew it was sentimental and partially a souvenir. He also refused to drink it the one time I opened it because he had a headache, so I had about 20 milliliters and left the rest untouched. Fast forward to 3 days ago, I'm away from home, and he has friends over after a pub night. I didn't even consider that he would touch the sake or the wine because we've had the don't share this conversation about 1,000,000 times.
Jesus.
The next day, I asked him where the sake is. He casually tells me he shared the sake and the unopened wine with his friends, and they finished everything.
Well, motherfucker, you're buying me a plane ticket to fucking Japan so I can go get some more.
Mm-hmm.
The only way to make up for that.
I was stunned, angry, disappointed, all of it. He then says he forgot that I told him
Shut
not to give
up.
it to anyone.
Oh my
I don't think
God.
so.
No,
Then
you didn't.
adds that he doesn't remember unimportant stuff.
Guess
Mm.
you're packing your fucking bags if I'm so fucking unimportant, piece of shit.
Bear in mind, I had even given him a bottle of whiskey specifically meant for his friends after I returned from my travel. When I confronted him about the sake and wine, he flipped and said, "Don't let it spoil our relationship," and suggested that I see a counselor.
Oh, I'd be
So-
throwing fucking hands.
Am I
Holy
the
shit.
asshole for being this upset over something he claims is not a big deal, even though I told him explicitly and repeatedly not to touch it? I'm unable to process the fact that my husband casually crossed a major boundary and is nonchalant about it.
Holy! Not only is he nonchalant about it, he's
That's-
fucking gaslighting you and telling you you're the problem. Holy fuck! Tell him to get his ass out of there until he goes to fucking therapy. He can
Yeah,
sleep on his
honestly,
friends' fucking couches.
I think this is low key divorceable, right? I mean, just because it's not
don't know
just
about
the
divorce, but
doing the
yikes.
one thing you told him not to do, but also the fact that he's just like pretty much confirms anything you tell me, no matter how many times, is not important to
Yeah.
me, and I don't care. I think that's enough for me to be like, oh, so fuck you. I think, right?
But then
Like,
also
this
to
is-
go ahead and be like, oh, this is your problem. You're destroying our relationship. You should get therapy.
yeah,
Like, what the fuck are you talking about? You
Yeah.
caused this issue. You've had this conversation, and then you just gave away my sake without talking to me about it. Even though multiple times I've said, don't give this away. And then you said that was unimportant knowledge, so you just didn't retain it? What the fuck? That's crazy.
yeah.
It's funny that you guys both discussed the two top comments about this. So you guys are rocking it 2026 so far. So casual lore commented, not the asshole. Are you kidding me? Not a big deal. He knew exactly what he was doing, and he did it anyway because he didn't give a crap about anyone but himself. What an asshole.
Yeah.
So your explicitly stated desires are unimportant. Cool. So that was Tushan's point. And then what you said in the beginning, Josh, Tawanda to you commented, and then he gaslit her and tells her to go to therapy. To which OP responded to this. This isn't the first time he suggested therapy for myself. And guess what? I followed through. They asked me to bring him along, and he refuses.
Oh my fucking
Okay,
god.
fuck you.
What a
dude.
This is
piece of
done.
shit.
This is done.
Yeah, I'm fully on the divorce
I
train.
feel
It's
like,
just like
I wonder if OP is ready to leave, but she just needed to make sure that she's not crazy. And I hope she leaves. Because if this is like a recurrent event, like he crosses some boundaries or some agreement that you two had, and then he says that you're the crazy one for being mad about it, no, girl. This is not a viable, healthy relationship.
like
Mhm.
he's unwilling to get himself help, but expects you to bend and get yourself help, even though, in my opinion, I haven't seen any reason for you to get help for like anything. So like you expressly put up boundaries, and he crossed those boundaries and then blamed you for them. How is any of that like you need therapy? What the
I just
fuck?
don't know how people are like, you need like, I don't know how anybody could be like, you should do this one thing. I have zero interest in doing that though.
Yeah,
Like, why would you suggest it? Do you not believe in therapy? Do you know, like,
it's therapy for thee, not for me.
yeah, I mean, if you think I need therapy and then my therapist says, yeah, we should both come in, why would you say no? Unless
Yeah.
you know that
Because
you're
he's
wrong.
the problem. He is the
Yeah.
problem. And
Exactly.
to me, like him gaslighting her to go to therapy, the fact that like if this was a situation alone, this might have been like, to me, this is kind of fucking like breakup worthy already. Just because it's like, all
Yeah.
right, well, you're pretty much dismissing anything that I tell you. I've told you a bunch of times and you still do it. Like your fucking audacity. And the fact that she actually went to therapy, I'm insinuating here, but based on like how he is in a relationship, him not giving a fuck, she's probably gone to therapy because of all the bullshit and like the mental gymnastics he put her through.
Yeah, that's
Mhm.
what it seems like.
And the fact that like he knows he's the problem, and he's still passing the blame on her, which is the fucking
I
craziest.
don't know if
word
he
because-
knows he's the problem. That might be the issue.
He has
He might be
to.
like, oh, no, she's nagging me again about something I forgot about because it wasn't important to me. It's like, yeah, that's the issue, you fucking dense motherfucker.
But I feel like he also knows he's the issue. He just wants to get away with being like,
A piece
I mean,
of
obviously
shit.
I'm not. Because if he
I mean,
knows that
maybe,
he's,
yeah.
because it's like, that's the only way I can see him being like, I don't need therapy.
It's either
Because he's
malicious.
like actively like, oh, I don't want to hear it because I already know what's going to happen.
Yeah, it's probably malicious, but I'm like, the other alternative is not good either, where he's just dumb as fuck.
Either
And so-
way, he's a huge piece of fuck.
He's
Yeah.
a huge piece of shit.
Exactly.
And I'm with the Sean train here. Like I feel like he knows what the fuck he's doing, because like
Probably.
for him to even do all that shit and this is just, I wouldn't even say that this is kind of like an innocent example of it, because it's completely fucked up. But like something as trivial as saying like, hey, just don't give away my shit. And he went full blown like evil on the
Yeah.
fucking
I mean,
wife
multiple times.
multiple times, dude. So this is I for I'm almost guaranteeing that this guy knows exactly what the fuck he's doing.
No, I agree. I just think I don't think he thinks he's wrong for doing what he's doing.
Oh yeah, for sure. Because
Yeah.
we're not diagnosing here, but I feel like he's narcissistic as well.
Or a sociopath.
yeah,
an ass.
yeah, for sure. Well, of course, Reddit deemed not the asshole for this, but I mean, come on. All right, moving on to the next story. This one was posted
Damn,
by
no comments?
cryptographer old 5750. The title is, "Am I the asshole for not being more discreet at the store for my son?"
Ooh, maybe. Because it could be like, I don't know, small town. Like I've grown up in a small town. I don't know. It's like maybe he's getting medication or something and you're just like being very loud about it. And there's people he knows maybe that he doesn't want to know that he's medicated. But I'll say yes with the caveat that it could easily be the other way.
Okay.
I'll just say no.
Fair.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Story goes as this. My son, 9 male, is upset with me right now for an incident that happened yesterday at the store. Yesterday, we were at the store to stock up on groceries. It was me, 37 female, my son, 9 male, and my daughter, 7 female. My son still wets the bed and wears good nights. Well, basically, it's a brand where big kid pull-ups for bedwetting. He wears good nights for it and went and got those first like we always do so we can hide them underneath other stuff. It went pretty good for most of the trip, but there was an issue where we got to checkout. I was unloading the last of the groceries when I heard him say in a kind of worried voice, "No, Mom, please stop." But I had already put his good nights on the belt. I asked him what was wrong. He pointed out that his friend was at the store with her parents and might see us, and he didn't want her to see his good nights. I said it would be okay and put the last of the other groceries around his good nights so nobody would see them. We got our stuff rang up and left with no problems, but my son didn't say a word to me on the car ride home. Later, I asked him what was making him so upset. He said he didn't want his friend to see his good nights and that's why he wanted me to stop unloading the groceries and said I was being a jerk for not stopping and his friend almost seeing them. I explained to him that I never meant to make him feel bad, I just needed to get the groceries unloaded so they could be rung up. But this didn't help and he said I was being a jerk and didn't talk to me much for the rest of the evening and was very quiet at breakfast today. I asked him if he was still upset and he said yes, he was because I was a jerk. So Reddit, am I the asshole?
I'm going to go no assholes.
No.
Because I think like he's 9, right? And he's clearly upset that he's still going through this phase. And that's, fair. I think that's a fair thing to feel as a 9-year-old. And it's just misguided anger. I think you tried your best to be discreet about it. And I doubt the friend noticed, you know what I mean? I don't know if a 9-year-old's putting 2 and 2 together at that point on looking at the belt and being like, oh, that would only fit another 9-year-old. You know what I mean? So I think you did your best as a parent. I think you do need to have maybe a longer conversation with him just to make sure he's comfortable being who he is and working to get through this phase with him. But yeah, I don't think anyone's necessarily in the wrong here.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I think everyone's kind of fine. I'm with Josh. I do think sons. Maybe this is just the scared Asian in me, but I can't imagine being 9, calling my parents jerks to their faces multiple times in a day. I'll get my ass fucking whooped.
Which is funny, Sean, because of all the not the asshole verdict. Majority of the not the asshole verdict, they were just like, if my son kept calling me jerk multiple times, I'd fucking. There's no way that kid is gonna get away with it. I'd be like,
well, then stop fucking pissing yourself. What the fuck you want me to do about it?
I don't know if that would help the situation, but
no,
you want to see a jerk? I'll be a jerk, bitch.
I like this.
I just think it's misguided
Go
anger.
Go off, buddy.
First off, I think what needs to happen is once everybody cooler heads prevail, just be like, all right, if you're shopping with me and we're buying the shit, if you're still peeing the bed and we're buying the shit, we should come up with a lie or something to tell your friends, or someone comes up on you, be like, we have a cousin that we're buying this for. Just something. Let's be on the same page.
Yeah, lie.
Let's face it, if we're buying this, you're probably going to be there at the grocery store with me. You're not old enough to stay home yet. So let's figure out something, because it's, like what Josh said, if it's a small town, people grocery shop. What do you want me to do?
Yeah.
Unless, this could be maybe a whatever grocery store you have, they have curbside. I feel like
Oh yeah.
just get a nice curbside order, so no one has to see. But besides that, I mean, I don't think anyone sucks. You can't expect the cashier to be like,
Hold up a line.
Discreet
Yeah.
about
and
it,
then you're
yeah.
gonna make a bigger scene, which I'm sure he doesn't understand yet, because again, he's fucking 9.
Yeah.
And then the 9-year-old kid is, I mean, if anything, he's kind of a little bit of a dickhead. I mean, you shouldn't be calling your parents jerks like that, I don't think.
We were all raised different because I'm on the same boat as Sean. If I called my parents like a jerk, I would get my ass.
Listen,
beat as an
I would never, but I'm just saying, like, I understand his like him being upset.
Oh,
and, like,
yeah, for sure. I mean, I was definitely upset with my parents a lot. I'm a kid. But
Yeah.
to verbalize it, do I want to die?
Oh,
wanna
so
die.
I picked majority of the like 3 different point of views for this
so
one. I will say
high
though,
voltage.
Reddit for the Reddit flair for this decision, people are calling the parent an asshole in this situation.
Oh,
Like,
interesting.
it was more like people decide like the big old giant red flare, OP's an asshole apparently. But
Oh.
the top comment for the "you're the asshole" verdict, Nikki57 commented, "You're the asshole. Even small humans deserve to have a say over things that embarrass them. I would really try to order these online going forward. You know your son is uncomfortable to the point that you hide them in your groceries. Just remove the discomfort and order them online. Kids can be mean, and they absolutely will use something like peeing the bed at that age to mock your child.
True.
He's right to want to protect his privacy and peace. As grown-ups, we're allowed to be embarrassed by things we buy and have the ability to buy them discreetly. Give your son the same option."
Right, but I think this sounds like it was the first time he's expressed discomfort, and they were mid buying it. Like,
yeah.
so
And
it's
I
like,
think OP
what, I don't
already
know what you want
mentioned
me
that
to
like
do there.
Well, it's the first time that they've had where he's seen
Someone's
somebody
gonna
in the
be
store
there.
while they were
Right.
doing it.
So this is the first time this scenario has come up. What do you want her to do? Throw them out of the fucking line?
And
What?
and OP,
Yeah.
well, how OP did it is like they put the good nights first, so that way they stacked it with all the other shit they're buying. So they were still kind of trying to hide it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
that's
like,
I think they did the right thing in the moment
Right.
of trying to hide. Like,
There's no other way you could do it without making a scene.
yeah.
yes,
Because nobody's
yes.
supposed to be like, how did these get in here?
These are
Then that would
mine.
be
These
the
are
thing.
mine. And then everyone starts looking at you.
So the verdict are so that's the "you're the asshole" most popular verdict.
Okay, a little
I
short-sighted in my opinion, but
The only
Same.
part that I agree with that one is like possibly ordering online.
sure,
Like,
yes,
that's the
which is
only
what Sean
part-
said. Yeah,
That I'm like okay with, or the curbside option. I'm like that's perfectly fine. But I think in this situation, I'm leaning more towards no asshole here.
Well,
I did agree in the first part of what that commenter says. Like, yes, kids do deserve that type
74
of
platinum?
compassion as well. But like,
absolutely.
what do you want?
What?
What do you want to do in that situation? She's holding 2 kids at the same time. You know, like,
Yeah,
Tinker, 2 kids.
It's
doing
crazy to me.
chores.
that Reddit's like, oh, if I had perfectly crafted this idea in my head beforehand, I had hours to type up this response. It's like, OP had less than
A
30
split
seconds
second.
probably
Yeah,
to figure out how to hide this while also purchasing it so that
yeah.
he had something to wear that night. Like, I don't know what you want.
But also, when it's in the cart, there's no way to just.
right. Well, it
It's in
sounds
the
like they were
cart.
in checkout when
Yeah.
when they saw the friend, and it's just like, well, you're already in the checkout line. Any other option is going to disrupt everyone else's day and bring
Cause
attention
a
to
scene.
yourself.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I
Yeah.
don't know. I think you did what you could. I think just sit down and have a conversation with your son afterwards, and say, hey, okay, next time I will order these online or curbside, so that we don't ever have to go through that again.
Curbside's
So-
the way.
It seems
Yeah.
like unanimously us 3 agree that like Reddit is not it for this one. I'm also going no one's the asshole here. Top comment for that one. Right in Water commented, not the asshole. You already started loading the belt. You couldn't really stop and take everything off. That would have
Exactly.
attracted a lot more attention than just going about your business.
Yeah.
However, I can see that being pretty upsetting for him. Why don't you just buy them online? So
Yes,
to which
that's
OP,
a reasonable comment.
to which and that's the part I agree with the most. OP commented below that they put, we're on a bit of a budget right now, and they tend to be cheaper in the store, and it's always just been what we do.
Also true.
Surprisingly, fucking they were getting downvoted for that shit, which was
That's
insane.
crazy to
That's
me.
crazy.
Listen, I agree with he deserves his own privacy, and that's why I said no one's the asshole, because
Yep.
I think his concerns are valid, and like it as a 9-year-old, that would be embarrassing.
For sure.
And so, like, I agree, but it's like, what did you want her to do in the
Oh.
split-second decision that she
Yep.
already had stuff on the conveyor belt?
Yep.
Like, let's be reasonable here, people. Come on.
Yeah, you're just gonna stand in line. They're gonna be like, "Are you gonna load the cart?" You got people lining up behind you. It's truly, I think, ridiculous.
Yep.
Uh,
To which below that, Cole Del Rio commented, see if you can do a pickup order for them. Some stores don't charge extra and you can have them loaded directly into your car. So
Yeah.
that was kind of
That's
the compromise
Sean's.
that we had. And then people asking OP if like, hey, is there something medically wrong with your kid? Or had they been checked out already? OP commented, yes, we've had him checked out and he is very healthy and he will likely grow out of it around when puberty starts. We always reassure him he will grow out of it someday and make sure he knows he isn't a bad kid or loved one bit less because of it. Thank you for your sympathy and support. To which OP quickly updated and commented, I just talked to my son and apologized for him to making him feel like I didn't care about his feelings and being a jerk at the store. I told him I never meant to make him feel bad and I was sorry I did. I promised him we will be buying his goodnights using curbside pickup from now on. He was quite glad to hear this, which makes me wish I had done it sooner. He accepted my apology and we cuddled for a few minutes and now we're about to cuddle up on a couch and watch a movie that he picks out. Thanks
Good.
everyone for your help.
Yeah, that's all I think that needed to happen. I don't think
Mhm.
you're the asshole or a bad parent because of what you did. Reddit overreacted a little bit.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
And like the optics of the situation too, like it's already stressful enough to go grocery shopping
With 2 kids
altogether.
under 10.
And to add like 2 kids under 10, one that's like, oh my God, like worried about like, you know, the optics of the situation. And you have a 7-year-old who's probably like looking, touching and everything at the end cap,
Yeah.
saying like, I want to get this, I want to get that. Like, of course, I just want to get the fuck out the grocery store. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't think you're a bad parent. You're just
Nah.
no.
you were put in a split-second decision, did what you could, and then yeah, it's good to talk to your son afterwards. I thought that was what I recommended. So I think you did everything correct, and going forward, it sounds like you will be as well. So
Yeah, Reddit
All
was
is
definitely the
well.
asshole in this story. That's
Reddit
that's
just needs to
our
chill sometimes and realize that situations happen in life that are beyond our control, and
Yeah.
you don't have an hour to think of the perfect comment to be like,
Yeah.
oh, this is
No.
what you should have done. It's like, listen, sometimes people do dumb shit. Yeah, they deserve to be like dragged over the fires for it, but this was just like
This is not one of those.
no,
This
this
is
is not one of those things. So.
Yeah, definitely not. All right, moving on to the next story. This one is posted by Dreeks Friendford. The title for this one is, Am I the asshole for my USB killer frying my friend's PC after she snooped in my bag?
Oh, no. Because she shouldn't have been snooping and using
Why
your
was she
USB
snooping
stick,
in your
I
bag?
think. Why do you have a killer USB stick, though? That's what I want to know. You like CIA or some shit?
I'll say no because yeah, snooping is never good, but that does seem like a wild thing to have.
I don't have any important documents for me to fucking have a USB killer.
No, that's what I'm thinking. Like,
I had
who-
never even heard of a USB killer.
I didn't
Same.
even
This is
know that
actually my
shit
first time
existed.
hearing about this shit. I've only kind of seen it in
TV shows.
you know, those like TV shows or spy
Yeah.
movies.
Yeah,
Yeah.
where like fries
Ugh.
the system when you plug it in.
Yeah. All right. Story goes as this. So I, 20 female, my friend is 21 female. I always carry a USB killer in my backpack. It looks like any other thumb drive, except I stuck a tiny devil face sticker on it, so I know it's a dangerous one. I keep it on me because I still live at home and my parents are super nosy. If I ever left it on my desk, they'd definitely pick it up and plug it into their laptop to see what it is. Yesterday, I had to leave campus in a rush and asked my friend to watch my bag for a bit. I ended up not having time to come back, so I just texted her to take it home and I'd grab it today. She said, cool. She gets home, admits she got curious and started looking through my stuff. Finds the devil sticker USB, thinking it's my normal drive, plugs it into her gaming PC to see what files I have. Computer instantly dies. Motherboard and power supply unit completely gone.
Brother.
Now she's mad at me, saying I'm reckless for carrying something like that, and I need to buy her a whole new setup.
Girl, why would you? No, girl. You had one job. Check my bag. I never asked you to check in it. Like, that's crazy. Why you mad? You don't want to do something stupid. Fucking live with it. Like, you were never supposed to get in it in the first place? Why are you mad? Why are you mad? Dummy.
Even though she knows she shouldn't have been digging around in my bag in the first place. I feel bad her PC is dead, but come on. Don't snoop and don't plug random drives into your computer. So am I the asshole?
No.
I
No,
mean-
but also I am confused about why you
Yeah.
have this.
I mean, no, yeah, I was Sean. It's no, but like,
No, you're fine, I guess, but why?
yeah, what files do you have?
Why
that
do you
you'd
need
have to?
this?
As
have
a 20-year-old too, are you like an evil genius kid or some shit?
Yeah, well, I mean, it's probably a quick Google search to figure out how to make one of those, but
Maybe.
yeah, that is a weird thing to have on you. I don't think you're the asshole because it's also weird of her to snoop through your stuff and then plug it
Mhm.
into her.
Yeah,
computer.
that's weird as fuck.
Like,
Like,
what the
everyone
fuck?
should know better than plug in random like stuff
Yeah.
into your shit.
Random
Also,
USBs.
to plug in your cords into like random places, also not a good idea.
No,
But
Oh.
again, you're not the asshole. It's just like why?
you're kind of
What's the-
weird.
You're not the asshole, but we have questions.
I will say it's like putting a devil sticker on it is kind of like putting like a red button that's like
Don't press.
touch. And
You know me.
people are gonna want to touch it.
John would plug that shit in.
No, if my friend asks me to check her bag, I'm not gonna fucking look in her bag, find a random USB, and be like, I wonder what's. But that's not what she fucking asked. Boundaries.
Oh, definitely not.
Immediately.
I've been trained long enough to be like, you don't plug anything in random stuff because that's
So even
That's
if it
not
was a USB plug that said "Don't plug me in,"
nah. It depends, guys. Remember, I had a high-level government job in the past. All right, I just do that on my personal dumbass time.
You grab one of our laptops and plug it in to see.
let's see what it is.
It's like they told me not to push it, but I kind of want to now.
I see a red button.
Reddit deemed not the asshole. Kiwi Atahua commented, "Your last line covers it. She was a bad friend to look through your bag and a bad friend to use something of yours without asking. She's learned an expensive and lifelong lesson. Don't be a dick to your friends and don't plug unknown USBs into your computer without first checking with a trusted source about what's on it. Not the asshole."
Yeah, I agree. It was like, it's nice of her to hold your stuff.
How
and
do
then
you
for her
make
to
one
go
of
through it,
those
I'm like, what
asking
the
for a
fuck? Why are
friend?
you doing that? It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, because what if I did actually have some fucking bad shit on there I don't want people to see?
Well, I
And
mean,
I'm like, well, now look at you. Now you're the asshole for
I
you know.
mean, if you had bad
Yeah.
shit there, that's
I was
like
gonna say, what if it's
possibly
like
illegal. I'm fucking snitching.
illegal shit?
Oh, I'm talking about if I have fucking dick pics on there.
Oh,
I don't want my homeboy seeing all my dick pics.
you got a folder of your dick pics on your.
Yeah, it's on my devil hard drive. Have you ever seen it?
It's in a micro SD card. What are you talking about?
Yeah,
Okay.
I gotta stay on theme.
There's so many pictures on here. How do
People
they all
have always
fit?
wondered what a micro looks like in scale to comparison. to
Oh
anything.
my
So, you know, I
God.
got
Yeah, but shit's
quarters, I got
200%
like a-
zoom. That's crazy. Where's it
Brother.
at?
It's wild.
I use sliders instead of full burgers.
Yeah.
Oh shit. All right, moving on to the next story. This one is posted by Local Development 251. Title for this story is "Am I the asshole for kicking my stepson out for coming home late?"
Hmm.
It depends. How old is he? Like, if he young, kinda. Not every child can survive outside. But like, it depends. I feel like the reason why I have an issues with it is because of the Ken and Barbie, the murderers in Canada. One of their victim was a girl who arrived late at home, and her mom basically had locked the door so she couldn't get in. So she kind of got stuck, and she was just sitting like outside on her porch doing God knows what, and they picked her up because she was alone in front of the house, and they were like, "Do you need to go somewhere?" And she was like, you know." And they picked her up, and she was brutally essayed and then killed. And that story is why I'm like, maybe don't kick your child out. Because you never know. The world is fucked up. And you don't want your child to end. Because you know that mom who was just trying to like make a point of like, can you like, there's rules, you still live under my roof. I ask you multiple times to not arrive late, and you stay arriving late, so this time you're gonna have to learn. And she did not learn, and she died. And of course, it's not the fault of the little girl. I'm just saying the mom is probably gonna feel guilty for the rest of her life. That's not something that I'd be able to live with. Like, that's not something that I'd be able to live, survive. It would kill me. Ice Storm.
Nah, there are rules.
I guess. But it's like, are you just kicking him out and he has nowhere to stay?
Yeah, that I think is crazy.
Could be an everyone sucks. I'm gonna go everyone sucks on this one.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Ooh,
Everyone does
okay.
suck.
All right.
As a former 23-year-old with a curfew, everyone sucks.
Yeah. Listen, he's probably an asshole, but it's just like, are you putting him in a more dangerous situation by kicking him out? Also makes you an asshole, I think.
Agreed.
All right. Let's see if any of your verdicts change. So me, 40 male, and my wife, 39 female, got married a month ago. I have a daughter, 16 female. She has a son, 16 male. Also, my wife's ex died in a sad
what?
accident. Wait, what? Say again?
He has a
Yeah.
son?
Give those ages again.
I have a daughter, 16 female. She has a son, 16.
Oh, sorry. I thought you meant the daughter had a son that was also 16 male. I was
No,
like,
no.
that doesn't make any fucking
Okay,
sense.
yeah, I was
No.
confused. I was like,
No, like
Okay.
they're yeah.
The
so
wife has a son and he has a daughter.
because
they are now a blended family. I
yes,
understand.
because their wife's ex died in a sad incident in 2015.
Yes.
So that kind of
Okay.
explained the situation. That's like their step kid, basically.
I was doing the math. It wasn't working.
she gave birth when she was born. This
I know.
makes
That's
no
what-
sense.
Yo.
what the
That would be
fuck?
great.
We met online. She was living in another city not far away. We started visiting each other and eventually got married. She moved into my house with her son. Her son is an amateur photographer and graphic designer. He has worked for a couple of small magazines and micro-influencer. Also, shout out for 16 and already having
Yeah.
those type of clientele.
That's pretty sick.
That's pretty sick. I don't know how much, but he makes money from that. He's never taken any money from me, and I've never seen him take anything from my wife either. At first, he was good with me and my daughter. We only argued twice, and the second time, I somehow ended up kicking him out of the house.
What do you mean
What do you
somehow?
mean somehow.
Somehow,
How do you somehow kick a child outside of your house? How does that work? Because that's weird.
I feel like you have the choice.
You skipped a few steps there. It's just like, oh, somehow I just kicked him out. Okay. Why though?
I can't tell you the whole first one because then it's over 3,000 characters. It's just my daughter said something about the troubled guys he hangs out with. I warned him. He didn't argue, but he was very irritated.
And you kicked him out for that?
Nope, that wasn't it. That's not it.
Okay.
That was one of like the they
First
fought
argument.
2 times already. That was kind of like the first.
First
First
argument.
Gotcha. Sorry. Okay.
After that day, he continued to be nice to me and my daughter, but it was very fake. Last week, he had a photo shooting job and came home late. I told him that my house has an in and out rule and he shouldn't be so late. He told me that he didn't come home because he was working. I said to him, I understand, but there are rules in my house.
Go fuck yourself.
Okay, no, ma'am, he was working. Like, it's not like he was out playing, going to clubs or whatever. He was fucking working. See, you lost me there. You're 100% the asshole.
Oh.
Wait, what? When was this posted?
This was posted 2 years ago.
I'm having insane deja vu.
Oh, really? Maybe.
But I could just be fucking tripping. Continue. I'm sorry. If y'all don't remember it,
I don't remember this at all.
Shut up.
I'm
But
on
I feel
drugs,
like this
so.
sounds familiar.
He said, your house, your rules, but I don't think I can follow them when I'm working. Sorry. That made me mad. And I said, maybe I need to think about some things. He responded, like what? Call me dumb for being provoked by a kid, but I got really pissed off and said, like, kick you out.
You're fucking dumb.
Yeah.
I'll call you dumb, you fucking piece of shit. What the hell? Like, what the? He's fucking working, and you're just kicking him out for no fucking reason because he was fake nice, quote unquote. It's like, you're a fucking power
I would be
tripping,
fake nice.
small
You're a
dick
bitch ass
energy.
too. Actually, I
Just
wouldn't
Why are
even
you
be
fighting
fake.
a kid?
A 16-year-old, you
Yeah.
damn idiot.
Who had to move cities to live in your house because his mom fell in love with you. Like, he had to uproot his whole fucking life. Holy shit.
His mom tried to calm him down. It didn't work. He said, think about it. I'm waiting. Fucking one just went like, go ahead, bitch. Pull up. Oh,
That
that's the son
bitch.
telling the OP,
Yeah.
John.
Uh-huh.
I don't want to tell the whole conversation, but in the final, I told him, then get out of my house. He asked my wife, do you have anything to say about this? When she said, let's sit down and talk in peace, he went to his room and locked the door.
Yeah, she sucks, dude.
Mm.
2 hours later, he packed all his things, called a taxi, and left the house. When I asked him to stop, he said, think twice before you speak. My wife cried and begged, but he didn't listen to her either. The next day in the evening, he called my wife. He was back in his home city, staying with a friend for a while and then renting a house. He's a minor. I don't know how he's going to rent a house, but he's already not supposed to get on a plane or bus by himself. I really don't know how he got back. The C word is really like one of those annoying kids in sitcoms. Wife had told me before that he was very stubborn, just like his father, but I didn't expect this much. Things have been going downhill with my wife. I don't know what to do. So am I the asshole?
Yeah.
Yes, dude.
You and the wife are fucking pieces of shit.
Yeah.
Holy
The mom failed her son. She had one job. I hate women like this. I hate women like this. How the fuck are you gonna take your husband over your own child? That's not even the father of your kid. He was working. He wasn't at the club. Is you fucking stupid? Like, girl, wake up.
shit. Stand up for your goddamn kid a little bit.
I would have left that house with my fucking kid.
Yeah.
If like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like, that's
The
a
wife-
weak
You're
woman
kicking my
shit,
kid
and
out
I
of your
can't.
fucking house that we moved
Pathetic.
across. Like, it sounds like very far for.
How
Are you
gonna be-
fucking kidding me?
How you gonna be strong enough to give birth, but not strong enough to fight for your own child? Riddle me that. How are you gonna spend hours pushing that little life out just to see him get actually bullied by a stupid ass grown ass man, tax paying man who gets triggered by a fucking 16 years old to the point where he kicks him out because he was working? Trash. Ma'am, that's disgusting. The mother is not. I need the mother to wake up because this ain't good. This is not a good look.
Fuck yourself. Like, I don't know how she stood there and was just calm about this and like kind of playing the middle ground. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Grow a fucking spine and stand up for your kid.
Yep.
Also, in what way was he the issue?
Ugh.
It sounded like he was
He had
working.
work.
Yeah. Who fucking cares? Like, let him come in later. He wasn't doing anything wrong.
I am overly focused on the fact that I feel like we've done.
He said something about things changed after that. He was fake nice. He's 16. Shut the fuck up. They have attitude. He's a teenager. Please.
done this, but I'm not totally sure.
Yeah. It's fair.
But yeah, I mean, it's
If we did, it was probably like 2-3 years ago, which is
No,
valid.
yeah, when this
at
got
least 2
released.
years ago,
I'm
which is
still
valid.
fucking angry about it.
But yeah, I mean, the kid obviously was well spoken. It's just kind of like, yeah, man, like, I don't think that's really gonna work for me. Zero compromise on your side as the adult.
Yeah.
Zero talking to your wife / his actual mother
Yeah.
about what to do about this. You know, just not that it seems like that would have helped because she instantly folded towards OP. So,
Yeah, she
you know,
did.
who knows? But yeah, just all around bad parenting. Who cares if he's fake nice to you? You aren't, you know, you came into his life pretty fucking late. He's not obligated to treat you as his father. You know what I mean? So it's like, that's his choice. He's going to follow your rules as to the best of his ability, but you know, his job says otherwise. Then what the fuck is he supposed to do?
Exactly.
Yeah, also to Josh's point, like this kid like his whole life flipped upside down. His father passed away.
Yeah.
He had to like uproot and move cities, and in that age too, like you like around like that, you know, teenage years, you probably have a set of friends that like you've kind of
You've had
built
for
like
years.
a lot. You've had for years, and then for that to just be like, oh, you're gonna fucking flip this whole shit upside down. Yeah, the fucking kid is going through it right now, and that's the first. And the kid has a job, holding down a job.
I was gonna say
and we
he
said in the
seems-
beginning, I'm like, he
he
has an
seems
impressive
pretty-
resume for a
yeah.
16-year-old.
Yeah, he's doing pretty well for everything considering that's going on in his life.
I was doing illegal shit, 16-year-old, and not getting paid for it. Are you kidding me right now?
Yeah, I mean, even if he was doing that, I'd still be giving him some grace because it's like, well,
He's a
he's going
teenager.
through it. Like, and he's a teenager.
Considering the way I was so stupidly insane and unserious and unsafe in my teenagehood, like, I know, like, teenage me would piss current me. Like, teenage me pisses me off. So, like, yeah, teenager be teenaging. Shocking.
They're gonna do dumb shit anyway. But on top of that all, like every argument that came up in this story, you're like, I'm not gonna give you the whole details. It makes me think you were a fucking asshole in those
Yep.
conversations.
Oh,
Like,
I mean,
sure.
even
You
without
were-
the details, he's already a fucking asshole.
well, that's what I mean. It's just like this would just make you seem worse. It sounds like so you just skip out on those conversations. It's like, yeah, you're a fucking dickhead. You're a dumb fuck, and I hope your wife comes to her senses and realizes that her son's the most important thing, and she moves back with him.
Yeah. So, top comment for this one by Majestic Jules commented, "You're the asshole, and I truly hope your wife chooses her son over you. You don't threaten to kick out any kid for the crime of holding down a job."
Yeah.
To which a deleted poster commented, asked for some information. Was this incident the first time you argued about what time he came home? Why not push for a reasonable compromise for the nights he works? What time did he come home? What time is his curfew? Did his mother know he would be out late? Did he let her know he would be returning later than usual? To which OP commented, he came home at 1 a.m. We were told him and my daughter to come home before 9 p.m.
9
He told his mother
9 p.m. is crazy.
at 16?
Sorry.
Not that
told-
crazy.
Well,
Yeah.
like if you have a job, like say
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
working like weddings or something, those go till 1 a.m. Or he's
You
working
would
at,
hire a 16-year-old?
I would,
Sure.
I guess
I
they
would,
could be like the what
like
do
an
you call it?
apprentice or something.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
would say though, like maybe they kind of have a point if it was like a school night. Coming home at 1 a.m. on a school night is possibly wild. But if it's like vacation or the weekend, like if it's a job, then
Sure.
think that
If
should be okay.
if it's like 1 a.m. and it's like a weeknight, sure. But that's a conversation you have with your wife.
Yeah,
and then
you can't be
he
doing
makes
this
the
by
final
yourself.
decision on what his punishment is, not
Yeah.
fucking you deciding to kick him out. You're still a fucking asshole if that's the case.
yeah.
Yeah.
He told his mother he was going to work, but I didn't know. That was the first serious argument we had about this. This was the first
Oh my god.
argument. He fucking kicked him out. And this is the last sentence, and then we can go off on him even more. I had wanted to compromise, but the child escalated that argument very quickly.
You escalated by
You
being a
escalated,
fucking thick
too.
dumb fuck. Holy shit.
The lack
My
of
God,
self-awareness
you are
is
the
crazy
worst parents.
from an adult.
Ah.
Who is the 16-year-old in this story?
Yeah, that's what I'm. It's like you snapped immediately on like a kid who presumably doing his job. And yeah, if it was a weeknight, sure, that's a conversation that like maybe his mother has with him and,
Yeah.
and sets some ground rules. That's not your decision to just immediately have an argument and kick him out. You fucking piece of shit.
Yeah, it's just wild to make all these like have these direct talks and not talk to, your spouse, his actual mother
Yeah.
at all until
Exactly.
everyone's already pissed off and exploding.
Reddit deemed not the. I'm just kidding. Reddit deemed not.
I was like, ain't no fucking way.
I just
I
wanted
was
to
gonna
make
lose
Josh.
faith in
Hey,
Reddit.
yo!
I was like, ain't no
I
fucking
was like,
way.
maybe we need a new fucking place to get stories from.
Oh shit. All right, moving on to the next story. This one is posted by D-Boy Baker. The title for this story is Am I the Asshole for Refusing to Go to My Significant Other's Corporate Holiday Party?
No, I don't think you're
I don't think
mandated
so.
to go to your partner's
Not everybody wants to go get drunk with their plus ones fucking coworkers.
corporate party because it could be
Man.
boring.
I've been seeing some crazy ones on TikTok. I'm
Oh,
like,
I've been to crazy
What the
corporate
fuck are
holiday
people
yeah,
parties.
they had like they were like, welcome to my company's Christmas party or whatever, and it's fucking Rick Ross and T-Pain rapping on stage. I said,
What the fuck?
What the
is going
fuck?
on?
Man, we're doing it wrong, guys.
Where
We
the
gotta
fuck do you
crazier
work?
Christmas
The
parties.
NBA?
And it's always funny that like HR is always the one that's be wilding in these fucking corporate parties. I'm like, I ain't doing shit in front of y'all. I'm not giving y'all no leverage. As a matter of fact, I'm writing all this down so that I can blackmail all of you guys.
Oh my god.
Jesus
I
Christ.
think that's an issue in its own right.
Let's pretend that
Just
we
don't worry
didn't
about
hear
it.
that.
Why do you think I got so far in life, Josh? All right, story goes as this. My significant other and I have been together for 2 years. We have a solid relationship and great communication, but hit our biggest fight on a seemingly silly topic. I want to wear a Santa hat to her company holiday party, and she absolutely does
God.
not want
Okay,
me to.
never mind. You stupid.
That's so stupid.
Give me a fucking break.
Background on why I would feel strongly about this. I have played RuneScape since I was 10 years old.
Where is
Around
this going?
30
You've lost the
What the
conversation.
fuck?
You have lost the plot.
Around 13 or 14, I finally managed to buy a Santa hat in the game. For anyone without context, this is a very rare / expensive item. It serves no purpose other than fashion, but at the time, I'd never worked so hard for something. As an extension, I bought a Santa hat in real life to wear during the Christmas season. Flash forward almost 20 years, and I have worn this same hat every day from the day after Thanksgiving to the day after Christmas every single year. It's pretty high quality, and I've taken good care of it. It's a big
Dude.
tradition for me, and all my friends / family expect and love it, or at least find it funny. A few people around me have even bought one and joined in. Christmas is my favorite holiday, and I hope to be able to keep this tradition going as long as I have ahead to put it on. My significant other was quickly introduced to this tradition as we met in December, and true to my tradition, I wore the hat to our first date. The next year, she invited me to her company holiday party in the middle of December. I was absolutely thrilled until she told me she did not want me to wear my Santa hat. Her reasoning was that the party was explicitly announced as cocktail attire and that the hat did not fit. I genuinely couldn't imagine she felt the hat would be a problem with the dress code
Yes.
and felt she was just embarrassed of me being introduced to her coworkers wearing it. After all, I had worn the hat to my own company holiday parties in the past, and it was a hit. I thought it went just fine with my 3-piece suit for the theme, and she was adamant that it had nothing to do with feeling embarrassed, simply that she decided it didn't fit the dress code. This was the spark
not
and
that
gas
deep.
for our first real fight. We
Jesus
fought off
Christ.
and on for a week. They went on for a week.
Dude, this is
I-
not the hill to fucking die on. Holy
It
shit.
really isn't.
I ended up conceding and agreeing to not wear the hat, despite not understanding and being pretty upset about it. I did not want to miss this important event, but could not shake my frustration. We even fought in the Uber ride to the event, and we managed to have a good time regardless, and focus on it fizzled out as the season ended. Here we are at the present, approaching the same corporate holiday party with the
No.
same cocktail attire dress code and the same point of contention. After yet another argument over it, I told her I will be putting my foot down. I will not attend the holiday party unless I can wear my Santa hat. I'm
Then don't
adamant it
go.
is appropriate to wear to a holiday party regardless of the dress code, and it's important enough to me. Am I being unreasonable? Does the hat break the dress
Yes,
code?
it's not that deep.
Yeah, you're
Take the
being
hats off.
unreasonable.
Oh
Holy
my
shit.
god.
What a dumb
Also,
fucking thing
big
to get in an
time
argument
doubt
about.
on it being a big hit everywhere you go. Big time doubt on your friends and family loving it, like all of them. I guarantee you there are at least a few of them are like, can you fucking quit it? Can you just be fucking normal?
This is
No
a
one-
Michael Scott. This is
no
like a
one
Michael Scott
cares.
Kangol hat.
It kind of, yeah, it's
Yeah.
kind of like that. Listen, I don't care. It sounds like if you enjoy it, that's fine for you. But it's like there's a time and a place, and if it's your wife's Christmas party and
Yeah.
she's been given an attire, like to show up in, just respect that. Why fight over that? You're an asshole for fighting about it. I get I guess you're not the asshole for not wanting to go. That's up to you. But like you are an asshole for making this an argument and this a hill to die on when she's respectfully asking you to just respect the dress code that her company has set out for her because she doesn't want that to reflect badly on her in her work environment.
It's her workplace, exactly.
Literally.
Yeah.
To me, if I was put in this situation, and let's say I do have that tradition, right? To me, I would just be like, hey, since I'm going to your, like, make it a playful gesture to your partners, like, you know what? Since you're not letting me wear my hat that you know that I wear every day for like next 30 days, you owe me. You're good. We're gonna go on a date, and we're both wearing hats together. You know, it's a little jokey joke compromise afterwards. He could have done that, but to fucking argue for a week and then let it pester over and fucking fight in an Uber ride just because of a hat. That's some silly shit, bro.
That's some
stupid.
bullshit.
Yeah, I mean, y'all pretty much said it. Like, if it was your company party, you want to wear the hat, that's fine. But this is like her thing. This is like going to a wedding where you're the plus one, but you're trying to fucking wear this goddamn hat. Like, no one knows you. No one gives a shit. Just fucking blend in, man.
Yeah.
So
Be
yeah,
respectful.
and like what Josh said, I mean, if you want to stay home, that's fine. That's your thing. Also, if it's just like wearing it every day, then fucking go to the grocery store that morning or some shit.
Yeah.
Get your public appearance out
Yes.
for that day. You know, be out and about, and then when it's time to get ready, fucking take that shit off and be normal.
Yeah, exactly.
We don't have to always be quirky, guys.
No.
There are moments where we could just be fucking normal and blended, and that's okay. We still got 29 other fucking days to wear your goddamn hat.
Exactly.
Maximum Earl 1745 commented, will you apologize to your partner for fighting her very reasonable position? To which OP commented, of course, I'm 100% in the wrong and will be having a full and apologetic conversation this evening with a side of reflection on the tradition.
No.
I always perceived
I
it.
fucking hate OP more for this shit. It's like you fought your wife for a week and it took Reddit's fucking opinion to change your goddamn mind. You're a fucking asshole. Fuck you and your tradition, you piece of shit.
Honestly, more than a week, because they had this argument for a week last year. And then a whole year passed,
later,
and then you brought it up again.
I'm
you
fucking
stupid bitch.
angrier now. I'm fucking angrier that it took Reddit to fucking change your mind. You go touch some fucking grass, you dumb asshole. Fuck's sake.
I always perceived it brought people joy, but it's seeming like that it isn't the case. I already shared the thread with her.
But
so
if she's
fully in the
actively
loop.
telling you that it doesn't bring her joy,
He doesn't
2
care.
years in a row,
He doesn't care until Reddit fucking tells him. Jesus
Crazy.
Christ, people.
Oh. Oh,
mean-
Josh angry.
That made me angry.
sick Josh.
No, I don't know. That one would make me angry no matter fucking what. That was so stupid.
Last
Yes,
story
stupid.
for the day before we head over to our bonus
Bro,
story.
this
And if
one
you
is
want
gonna
2 more
take me
stories,
a
make sure you head
minute.
on
I
over
don't
to
like it. How many
patreon.com/Cultivate Podcast Network or be a YouTube member. You get bonus stories, bonus live streams, and a bunch of other perks. Ad-free episodes, early release, all that shit.
Well,
Links are going to be in the show notes. All right. The last story for today, this one is posted by April Lower Score Showers. Title for this one is, Am I the butt face for quitting right before the holidays?
no.
No.
I mean, you might be dumb for giving up like holiday pay, but I don't know. It's up to you.
But,
I still
but if
don't
you
think
deem
you're
the
asshole.
stress is not worth the
Yeah.
bonus,
Pay,
then
yeah.
Or they're trying to make you work during Christmas and you're just like, I need it off. And yeah, I understand.
this is like a breakup. You're allowed to quit whenever you want to.
Yeah. I'm just thinking you might be missing out on
Oh, for sure.
potential earnings. But if you're fine where you are, then yeah, do what you got to do.
So I, 18 female, am a hostess at a small town steakhouse and have been for about a month and a half now. I'm part-time because I'm still a student and need to focus mainly on my senior year. I'm very blessed to come from a higher income family for my location, and I got this job mainly out of wanting to have pocket money for going out with my friends. I told my employer I would probably just work weekends and then pick up shifts if necessary. The problem started a week ago when we started getting the holiday rush for Thanksgiving. I'm pretty good at dealing with my entitled families, monarchs who doesn't understand why there's a wait list on Thanksgiving Day. My manager was actively complimenting my efforts and told me that come Christmas, I would probably be scheduled just because she thinks I could handle it. I reminded her that my availability is weekends, which Christmas happens to fall on Thursday. And she basically said the equivalent of don't care, didn't ask in the most professional way possible. Cool. Screw me, I guess. Yesterday was my breaking point. My location is small. So small, in fact, that there is one owner and one manager. They are our only authority. Yesterday, our manager was sick and the owner was out of town. They made the lead bartender, Megan, in charge. Well, part of my job there as a hostess was to clean tables. When one party got up, I did my job and cleaned the tables, then returned to my post. Well, while I was in the middle of talking to a customer, Megan walks up to me and demanded I open up my purse.
What?
The conversation goes as this. So they kind of have a little convo going on.
Oh, she thinks they stole tip.
Meg, OP, I need you to open that bag now. OP, my purse? She said she was clueless. Meg, yes, your purse. The woman at table blank left her phone and the only person who could have taken it was you. Now open your bag. OP, hand in the bag. What exactly am I being accused for? Meg, she's talking to me like I'm 5 at this point. Well, hun, who cleaned the table? OP, me, but I have my own phone. I don't need hers. Why can't you just check the cameras instead of fussing at me on the floor? Meg, I don't have time for this. At this point, I'm actually awestruck and just look at the customer and my coworker who was standing next to me. I ended up complying and letting her rifle through my bag. She genuinely took stuff out and laid it on the host stand, just messily shoving it all back when she was done.
Jesus
My
Christ.
coworker was ranting about her audacity the second she left. I decided right there and then that this wasn't worth the $8 per hour. When my manager came back, I put my 2 weeks notice in. She was surprised and asked why, and I told her that what Megan did and that I couldn't trust her and the owner to put people in charge that would do the right thing. Well, my manager was going off saying I was so unprofessional to leave right before the holidays when they hired new employees specifically to help around the holidays. I didn't
Oh.
really think about that when I left, but now I kind of feel like shit. So am I the
No.
butt face?
You pay
Hell
$8 an hour, you fucking assholes. Holy shit.
For
Yeah.
$8 an hour?
worth the
No,
stress.
girl.
Not the asshole.
Also, as hostess, you don't even get tips, so like, super not worth the fucking.
Really?
Some places they share
Some place they do.
Oh, do they share it?
with like
Yeah.
yeah, hostess and like
Back of the house,
bus
like
boys and stuff like
kitchens, yeah.
that. Yeah.
Mm.
But some places they don't. So I don't know about
Yeah.
this
Mm.
spot.
I
But
thought it was like a pool. Isn't it like a pool? Like a
You-
lot of places do
usually.
pools,
Well, I don't
yeah.
know. I just see TikToks and then they're like, I'm gonna make this much, and then they all have different amounts by the end of the night. So I assume
mm,
people just get tipped differently. But you know, like you said, it depends on the restaurant.
yeah. No, I mean the fucking audacity of Megan to do that in front of the customers and other employees. Like, how are you put in charge? Like, Jesus Christ, you
Like, that's
sound like
so
a child.
unprofessional.
Just trying to show what little power you have over
For
people
real.
underneath you.
Especially when you could just, like what OP said, just check the camera, look at the
Yeah.
camera.
Yeah,
I mean, just because I'm the one that cleaned the table doesn't mean nobody else could walk past said table.
Literally.
That's a ridiculous statement.
or the customer, maybe they accidentally dropped it on the ground underneath the table, or
It's
underneath
like
the
in their back pocket instead of their front pocket. They're like,
Exactly.
oh shit! Whoops.
yeah.
Or the fucking human thing to do is just be like, hey, did you see a phone when you were cleaning?
Yeah,
Should have been like the first fucking
show them
thing.
some fucking humanity. Jesus Christ. Like, there's
Yeah.
so many options that was like not dehumanizing and demeaning
Yes.
someone in front of customers when
And
they're
coworkers.
trying to do their fucking job. It's like, I don't know. And then for your boss to
Get mad
demonize
at
you and
you?
make
Yeah.
you feel like a piece
Disregard
of shit.
all of that.
Yeah. Just ignored all of that and then just shit on you. It's like, all right, motherfucker, this is my last day then. Like, fuck your
You're
2
lucky.
weeks.
I gave you 2 weeks.
Exactly.
Mhm.
I don't
I would have walked out on the spot. You got me fucked up.
Yeah,
Like, you're
it's so
accusing me
stupid.
as a thief?
But also,
Shit,
this
then
is the type
bye.
of place that's like, well, then I quit. You can't quit because you're fired.
You're fired. I've had that happen to me.
That's so stupid.
So stupid.
I mean, sometimes I fucking wait until just be like, instead of quitting, I'm just gonna let them terminate me. I'm like, oh, so you're terminating me. I'm not voluntarily quitting.
Yeah.
So now I can file for the shit as unemployed.
Now I get severance.
Now I get severance. Like,
Yeah.
hey, oh, you said it. You
Yeah.
said it. You said it, not me. Give me money. I can claim that shit. You better put that shit correctly on the code so I can get my money. Top comment for this one. Okay, veterinary. I can't say that word anyway. They commented, the manager's an idiot. Their reply should have been, what can we do to persuade you to stay? Whilst planning on ripping Megan a new one. Both the phone loss and they asked was it ever found, and staff bullying by supervisors are pretty basic problems. These people clearly don't know what they're doing. The owner should be looking for more than one replacement. To which OP commented, yeah, the phone was eventually found. I just learned from a coworker that the customer came back today. She's a regular, but a nice one, and said that she found it in her car.
Brother.
Oh my god. So we were right. It was just somewhere
Yeah,
where the
it
Yeah,
fell
the wrong
somewhere.
spot. Yeah.
it's like I would guess the customer probably misplaced it more
Mhm.
than someone stole it. Because
Mhm.
I don't know how many times I'm like forget my leftovers on the table or something like that just because I don't think about it. It's like, yeah, I don't know. You're talking, you're putting your coat on, you're not thinking about it, and then you're just like, oh, I misplaced this. Yeah,
Dude.
I don't know. It's so stupid just to go to someone stole it, and it was one of our employees. So stupid.
That's
You know what
extremely
happens like with
unprofessional,
leftovers a bunch for me, Josh? Like it's so fucking bad. You know how like sometimes you're in a booth and like sometimes you use the booth to like fucking boost yourself up to stand up because like sometimes the table is too tight. I set the fucking bag down like to boost myself up and then I forget about the bag. And I've done that like probably tens of times already. I
That's
fucking
crazy.
drive back home. She's like, Juliet's like, where's the food? I'm like, oh shit. I was holding it already.
I forgot it. Damn it.
I've definitely just put it on the table and then just left it there.
Yeah, I've
For
done it
sure.
a few times. Yeah, it just
Oh, man.
happens. I don't know.
But that is it for this week's episode. Happy New Year, Wikimaniacs.
Woo!
Well,
Anything you guys want to add before we close this off?
Reddit on wikishop.com. Check out the new collection. What's up on there? We don't know.
We're not
It's
sure.
up there.
Well, let's kick off 2026 with some likes, some reviews, if you don't
hell
mind.
yeah.
If you've been listening to the show for a while, give us a review and like on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, wherever you listen. We appreciate
Make sure
that.
you
It
hit that
helps-
subscribe button too. That really helps.
Yeah, it helps promote the show. So do that if you'd like, please.
All right. Well, that is it for this week's episode. Again, if you like what we do, consider leaving a review. Or if you want more bonus content, head on over to patreon.com/Cultivate Podcast Network or join our YouTube membership where you get bonus streams, ad-free episodes, early release, so much more. But until then, we will see you next Monday. Bye guys.
Later.
Get therapy.
All right. I'm almost done here. And I'm done leveling everything. What time? It's getting late though. I might just go to bed. It's midnight. I think I'm gonna call it. I am very tired. Oh my god. I have so much shit to level in this damn game. Oh. So I'm gonna lick it. I'm looking in the mirror like, ooh, the is this bitch? Oh, that's just me. That's why she's only know I'm about to lie now. All my friends are friends, but number keep increasing. Must be looking at my recent. This not gonna get my boyfriend's attention. No. And I'm Wait, did I not already level Esther Tapam? Yeah, I did. Oh, Anyway, anywho, this stream is over. Mama is tired. I'm gonna move on with my life and come back tomorrow. Peace.